Hopefully.
Hello.
Yeah, there we go.
Hopefully. Hello, everybody. Are we getting sound?
Yeah, yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, see, we did something right.
Are we getting sound?
I mean, we are. I could use myself.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Hear
That's good.
everyone.
Okay,
Yeah.
I just don't seem to hear it coming out of my Twitch. On here, that's fine. I will take your word for it. Me in the chat.
It's weird.
Hi, everybody. So the people that normally lead up these streams are away at the moment. So I've invaded Bree's house and taken over. So mainly because we allow Sam over there, who is bound to be our DM forever, at least one game a year if they're on their best behavior. But they have been, so they get to play today instead. I'm Phil. I'm going to be DMing the game today, which is going to be at one of our one-shots that we have for sale all over the place. We'll do all the links and stuff later on, but it's Raiders from Above. First up, however, I am going to get my wonderful colleagues here and players to introduce themselves and their characters. Okay, starting with Kat.
Hi, I am Kat. I'm playing Gregwin, who is he's a male Simic hybrid warlock. This is the first time I'm playing Simic hybrid and first time playing warlock, so bear with. He's got kind of a dark bluish cobalty skin with kind of half elfish ears because he's kind of spliced from humans and elves, and a little bit of Vidalcan. And he's got like dark greyish like stripes all over his body, and a navy mohawk as well, and manta fins. I forgot about that one.
Of course,
pretty
just that
big
minor detail.
Yeah, he can't take fall damage because he's got fucking manta wings. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I mean,
Okay.
So.
Okay. Move over next to the person helming the stream. So thank you very much, Seb.
Oh, hi, I'm Seb. I'm playing Aria Stormborn, as the surname suggests. Oh, not Stormborn, Shadowborn. As the surname suggests. Oh, the Edgelord surname. She's a rogue. She's a variant tiefling as well. Purplish skin, like really white hair. She's looking good. I'm really proud of this Hero Forge when it eventually pops up. She's smart. She's charismatic. I like her.
Amazing. All right. And Sam, introduce yourself.
Hi, Sam, and like Phil said, usually Dungeon Master, but today I'm playing, and I am playing as Uxador Spanister, who to his friends is just known as Flip Flop. They are a Triton Paladin, very low dex, but when they run, it sounds just the flip flop sound. So that is why they're known as Flip Flop. Folk Hero Paladin has just trying to do some good in this world, but somehow ended up in a party with a rogue and a warlock and I'll let Doran say their character as well.
Okay. Yeah, Doran, introduce yourself.
Hello. Oh.
No, go on.
I'm returning. Yes. Hi, I'm Doran. I'm playing everyone's favorite lazy-ass fighter, Clementine. She is a variant human, generic, all sliders, even on character creation player. She's a fighter. She's a human. Ex-City Watch member. She was fired for her lousy behavior and being lazy. Yep, she's blonde, got 2 different colored eyes. She perspirates a lot and hates wearing heavy armor.
That's That's what you want in a fire.
She's the least heroic person you can think of. She's in it for the money and the wine.
So these are your heroes, everybody. They have not been adventuring for that long. They have taken up a life of adventure for various reasons, probably somewhat embarrassing. But the previous week or so, they as a group actually managed to save an entire monastery from the living dead. Also seen in our level 1 one shot, Relic of the Lost Kingdom. Succeeding in saving the monastery. One of the clerics approached Clementine and asked them if they could deliver a message to a relative, who lives on the coast. And as you were heading in that direction anyway, they gave you a letter to deliver to Samson Heslington, one of their relatives. As you were heading that way, you agreed after they bought you a beer.
Deal.
Yeah.
Bought you a wine.
Yes. Yeah, it was some of the communion wine. Yeah.
This
They felt
letter?
very...
Some wine? Perfect. Deal. I'll do it. Go on there anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So, it takes best part of a week to travel from the area of the first game is the first level 1 adventure is set in. You notice the area goes into fairly dense woodland. There's a well trodden road that goes through these woods. Relatively safe. There are wolves in the area. You you are skilled enough at least to keep watch and to make it there safely. The area, tell you what, everybody make a history check.
Oh, 17.
12.
That's the 2. I'm asleep.
Oh, wow.
Natural 1.
And that was natural 1 for Exidor. Okay. Gregwin, you actually know a little bit about this area. It was at one time it was rife with large and dangerous beasts that had mostly been eradicated from the area, so the humanoid settlers could build towns by nearby rivers and the sea, which you are getting closer to. You eventually arrive at Lowensoft, which is the seaside town. Once you break through most of the trees, it goes down as a downward slope towards the coast. You see the sea. Some of you might not have seen it, in some time. You might have lived further inland. It's beautiful. The town itself, not so. It's fairly small. Clearly has visible docks, boats. You can see some small fishing boats. You can actually see not too far out as you approach the town. You arrive around mid-evening. It's been about 4 or 5 days of travel. You kind of concerned at first because normally you'd think at this time you'd see some smoke coming from chimneys and things like that, but it looks very quiet. You can see the odd boat, like I said, out on the sea. But it's quiet. You walk in through the gates. They're ajar. You do notice a guard sort of nods to you, doesn't do any of the classic sort of like, "What are you doing here?" He just sort of sees you approaching and watches you walk in, gives you a nod. That's about it. And it's only really once you get towards the center of town you actually start to hear people, see people moving about. The town square is it's fairly boring. There is a well. There were a couple of there was a tavern on your way in, you noticed, but it looked boarded up basically. But there's a tavern here. There is some small stalls which will probably sell fresh fish. None of them currently manned, and a couple of small like a grocery store and basic stores around. So there are a few people pottering about as well.
Ooh, fresh fish. I haven't had fresh fish in so long. Should we ask? Can't see anybody at the stalls. Maybe we should ask these fine people who runs the fish stalls.
That'd be considered cannibalism.
No, I'm not a fish.
Asking all the life questions now.
Oh god. Can you milk a druid when they're wild shaped? Does a triton eating fish eat cannibalism?
5 minutes
Yes,
in,
and yes.
That's fine. I sort of can I.
Did we?
Does it seem like a bad idea to anybody to just ask where the people who should be running the fish stalls are?
No, I mean, if I had enough small change, I would have just left some money and taken a fish, but I've only got gold coins, so I'm not doing that.
I have. Hold on. I have 125 silver.
Well, we've just come.
I'll give you. If you give me 1 gold coin, I'll give you 9 silver.
9? You know what? Yeah, that sounds about right.
Here we go.
Shouldn't have told
It's
you all
9
my
silver.
character's an idiot.
I feel like that's. Do you know what? No, never mind.
That's right. Why I wouldn't know any better? I trust you.
Profit.
Oh, I'll do this. Well,
One
I'll
less
do this.
gold.
I
Nice
do
silver.
know that's 10. Can I give you a gold for 10 silver pieces?
No.
What?
Please?
Who is it
You
you
have a
talking to
funny-
there?
You have a funny. Sure.
Exchange that. And then I guess I sort of wander over with silver in hand, and whoever is looking in my direction, I sort of try and flag them down. Excuse me, do you know why there's nobody at the fish shops?
You speak to a woman with short blonde hair, hangs in ringlets over a strong, slightly scarred half-orc face. Tips of her hair are singed, and round hazel eyes sit wearily in eyes with deep-set crow's feet and worry lines across an otherwise youthful face. It's almost like I read this directly from a handy book.
Wow.
But yes, sorry, can I help?
Yes, I think we were all wondering whether people were, because we wanted to buy some. Well, I wanted to buy some fish.
Most of the stallholders are probably out at the moment trying to get fish. It's been tough going, and it's getting kind of competitive when you're in a coastal town where people only want to sell fish and there aren't any.
Yeah.
I mean, not there aren't any. There'll be plenty. There'll be plenty of fish, and I'm sure they'll come in. But it's they'll all be out. I mean, I mean, Brianna will probably be serving fresh fish in the mackerel. And she kind of points behind you towards the tavern.
Lovely. Good. Well, anybody else got any questions?
Do you know who I need to give this letter to? Do you know where they live?
I don't. It's just basically it's just a folded letter.
Do you guys remember who I need to give this letter to?
Yes, it was a Samson Heslington.
Do you
Oh,
know where that
Samson.
is? Do you know where
Oh
that is?
yeah, yes, we know Samson. He's a hunter. I mean he's been gone for a while actually. I mean, he went out on a hunt like 2 days ago. He's not normally gone that long. So I don't know if he's back in town or not. But yeah, he usually comes back into the tavern for a drink once he comes back into town.
Tavern?
Depends how long he's. Sorry.
The tavern? I thought it's closed, isn't it?
I mean the one towards the entrance of town. Shut up a while ago, but no, the Lonely Mackerel's still open.
Oh, okay.
Tragedy.
That's okay. The Mackerel is always the better place to go anyway.
Speaking of mackerel, I'm just going to place a silver down and grab a fish.
Well, yeah, there aren't any actually around yet.
Oh, okay.
But in the tavern, you probably get a meal. Just picked up something and just
An old fish.
that's a stick.
Literally a shell egg. To the tavern!
Diddle-a-diddle-a.
Did we... Hold on. Did we... We didn't come here on horseback, did we?
No, we did not. No.
It was... How many weeks did we walk here for?
Days? 5 days, I think.
It was 5 days. Essentially, it would have been 3 days, but Clem was such a fucking like, oh, I don't want to. Like, it took 5 days.
I don't want to walk in my armor.
Well, let's have a lovely drink at the tavern and maybe a fish dinner.
I'm good.
That is what this adventure is, actually, the quest for a fish dinner.
I'm full of
My
fish
God,
now.
that's
I'm
Sorry?
satisfied. Don't know what it was, but I'm full.
a little splinter in your gums a bit. But, yes, yeah. So the lonely mackerel tavern is it's not Michelin 5 stars, but it once you get inside, it's clearly kept quite well. Behind the counter, you see clearly stood on top of like a stool is a rock gnome, shaggy grey ginger hair, hanging over a furrowed face, blue eyes that catch you as soon as you walk in the door, and greets you with a nice warm smile. Hello.
Okay, no. Hello!
Oh, shy ones, are you?
No.
I've been told I talk too much.
Oh, yes, come on in. I clearly new in town, yes?
It's
Yes,
Samson here.
very much so.
What can we get for you?
Samson.
Yes, my companion Clementine is right. If you do know where Samson Heslington is, that would be really, really useful.
Oh, the hunter. He's been gone a couple of days now. It shouldn't be too long before he's back. He's a hunter. He goes off out into the woods, and brings back game. Brings back for those people that want a meal that isn't fish, I guess, or seafood. No offense.
Yeah, like, are both of you fish? Clement says to both of you. You guys
No.
both give off very fishy vibe.
Hey,
Rude.
Clementine. That's super racist. Just,
Is it?
I'm not a fish.
Hashtag
Like-
hashtag cancel Clem.
Sure, alright.
I understand.
My bee.
I
My
ask
bee.
questions. Yeah, we learn by asking questions. Just for next time. I'm not a fish.
No, I'm not a fish either. Nothing to do with fish. Why would you think that? As my manta wings billow in the wind.
You go like,
I mean, I'm
okay,
I'm the
sure.
result of some science.
That is quite something, actually. I've never seen
It's
that.
quite fucked, right? It's like this random NPC.
Okay.
So
So that's-
So I can see why Clementine no longer has their first level party with them. That's what I've got from this.
I'll just tuck my manta wings back in to the hidden.
No, the whole. I mean, it's cool, but the science experiment thing is kind of fucked.
Oh yeah.
No.
I mean, no, I have no opinion on this. I don't know anything else. So
Alright.
Okay. All right. Well. Sorry. We tend not.
I am not a good person.
Do you say that out loud? Or...
No, just to the audience and everyone here.
So, what can I get you to try? You find folks to drink.
Do you have water?
She looks towards the side window that looks out towards the sea.
Do you have water that's not full of salt? I'm not a fish.
Sorry. Yes, I didn't mean that. So, yes, of course. I'll get you some water, of course. Anybody else?
Wine.
I was going to say the same, yes. So I would mind some wine.
Certainly.
the strongest thing you've got.
Okay, well that's probably Jemima, but I think you were just talking to her. She hops down off the stool and incredibly speedily gathers all your drinks together, and it costs you couple of coppers for the wines, couple of coppers for a shot of whiskey, and nothing for the water.
This may not be important. You said that we've had our adventure party come from the relic. Do we have reward money from that, just so I know to mark it off or not?
I did not take it off my character. So
Yeah,
that would be
I
interesting
would.
to know too, since I've already given most of it away.
I would. How much silver was it?
I had 126 silver when I came here. I've given already like 30 of it away.
It's a 500 silver piece reward, and it's up to the DM if that's each or if it's split between the party.
That was a choice. Phil, you fucked me. No, I'm
I
kidding.
don't know, to be honest. I don't know.
Yeah, I'd give yourselves like 100 or so silver. Then
Cool.
I think that's
That's-
fine.
Sounds fair.
I
Thank you.
already got 2 gold. Giving silver away. It's even more of a profit for me.
Yes, and she says, "Look, I don't really know how long Samson's going to be away for, but if you need to meet him, I'd probably hang on. I feel like he's usually not away for more than a couple of days. He likes to sleep out in the wild, but he doesn't like to stay away too long because they don't have ale out there. So
How long has he
Why did we-
been gone?
it's 2 days now. 2 days. So that's usually the kind of the longest he goes away for, unless he unless he's packing for a. Unless sometimes he'll go and he'll come with a ridiculous rucksack with pretty much all his life's possessions in, and they'll go and camp out in the wilderness for a week or so. But he didn't have that with him, so at least I don't think so.
Why does he? Sorry,
No.
I was going to say, where does he go hunting in case we need to go after him quickly?
I'd see to the woods, to the northwest.
Northwest woods.
Why did we come here other than to deliver letters? Because you mentioned we're going on this direction anyway.
Yeah, it was you. At least one of you wanted to see the sea, and I'm not making that any racial profiling towards the.
On the stream, I look the other way. I have to look this way.
But yeah, at least one of you wanted to see the ocean and knew that there were some pretty populous coastal towns where you could get either some easy work or maybe some kind of adventure work. Potentially, Arya thought there might be shipwrecks that they could dive for or something like that to see if they could find anything juicy hidden under the waves, that kind of thing. Although you were certain that this was a bustling port town.
Wait, miss, I didn't get your name just talking to the bartender there.
Oh, I'm Brianna. Brianna Wobblewoof.
That is a very amusing last name.
We can all thank Ben for this amazing surname.
It's an amusing
Brianna
surname.
Wobblewoof.
Well, Miss Wobblewoof, we sort of got directed here in hopes of a fish dinner, but from what I've heard, there might not be any fish in the town at all.
Oh no, there is, dearie. Don't worry. Yeah, you can certainly have a fish meal. That's absolutely fine. We've got some mackerel, obviously, for obvious reasons. We've got some
But just
cod
one
as well.
Just one mackerel.
Yes, it's just there's still fish out there, but it's really dried up. We don't really know what's happened. I mean, it's been over the last 8 years or so. I mean, when I first moved here a couple of decades ago, this place was heaving.
Well, that's what overhunting gets you.
I don't understand what you mean.
If you hunt a species to extinction, it's likely to come back.
And that's I suppose yes, of course, yes. I guess that is some of the towns to the towns further along the coast have really done a number on us. But yes, you're welcome to stay anyway, and until this evening if you want. I mean, you could always see if he's come back. There's always a chance he's gone back to his house first. I mean, he usually pops in here first, but his house is towards the. Did I write it down? Is towards the south of the town.
He's eating his fish dinner. Sorry, you're not going to get a word out of him now.
It's gone! No! Sam!
He's back!
Yummy fish dinner, lovely.
Yum, 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 yum. But yeah, she gives you loose directions to where Heslington's house is as well, if you wanted to go and give him a knock.
Do you have any spare rooms?
Yes, we do. Yes.
How much would that be?
There'll be a silver piece each.
For individual rooms?
Yes, we don't have anyone staying at the moment.
Wow.
I know it might seem a bit steep, but unfortunately, it's only really me at the moment, and it's pretty. We don't get a lot of people staying.
Are there no other people in the pub right now?
There's one old man who is asleep on the table. He's probably Whether he came in earlier on or whether he is still here from last night, you're not quite sure.
Can I do a medicine check to see if he's still alive?
Yes, you can.
I claim dibs.
What did you say? Did you say claim dibs?
No, I said that in my head.
What am I doing? Medicine. That's a 9.
Medicine. That's a 9. You might be dead.
What are you doing?
Okay, over there.
No response.
Gregwin? Gregwin, you look concerned, Gregwin. Is everything okay?
I think the guy might be dead.
I didn't do it.
Does he look like he's breathing?
I don't know.
Can I do a medicine?
I don't really know what breathing looks like that well.
Yeah, go for it.
I've got a 13.
13. He's probably alive.
Yeah, he's breathing.
Okay, what's wrong with him?
He's probably drunk.
Lay down! And I pump 5 points of lay on hands to
He's not.
cure poison.
Oh my
God.
God! What?
We've talked about this. Drunk is a good thing.
I completely remove all alcohol from it.
He sits bolt upright like you
He
just
paid
gave
good
him
money
an
for that
adrenaline
paper.
shot.
You're
He's like,
going to live!
I failed a constitution check. I think this man might be having a heart attack.
Oh God.
Breathe, damn you, breathe!
Give you more.
Oh no, okay, that's a 19. Okay, he calms down. Was incredibly startled to suddenly be instantly sober and to have a strange blue-skinned man just screaming in his face. kind of gets up, looks really embarrassed, and is like, Brianna, and just leaves. It's like, did you?
Just gonna call out and say,
Another life saved by flip-flop.
Did you just sober up, Alderon?
What I did? I
Yes.
purged poison from his system. He was dying. Gregis told me he was dying.
I mean, we all know that, but it'll be a long time yet. And this place, okay, that's fine. It's fine. He's just one of our best customers. He better come back.
Probably will now because he's sober again.
Yeah, he'll want to get rid of that.
Being sober is a bad thing.
What were you
But,
about to say, Seb?
I just give up.
So,
Yes.
what would you like? What would you like to do?
What time of day is it?
It is. Where
Evening,
were
wasn't
you?
it?
It was, yeah. So it's sort of about. It's gonna be like an hour until it gets dark.
Should we have a quick look at his house, and if he's not there and can't see anything wrong, we'll come back here and sleep.
Yes.
Traveling all day. I know Clementine's tired. She's been saying it the entire way through.
I'm gonna stay here.
You want to stay here? Okay. We'll go and check out the house.
Sure.
You do you.
Miss Wobbleworth, where was the house again?
She gives you the rough directions of where it is.
I technically already got paid for bringing this here. If the guy's not here, he's not here.
Maybe we can put it underneath his door, and that will do the job. And then we can just move on. Quest complete.
It was requested that you hand it to him personally.
If I got paid for that voice in my head, known as my conscience.
Well, let's go check out his house then.
Good luck.
Bye.
Are we sure I'm the only rogue in this party?
It was canon first one shot that Clementine would be the better rogue than she is a fighter. I just haven't got level 3, so I can subclass yet, multi-class yet.
Everybody make an investigation check.
I'm not there.
Who's going?
Except,
sorry, apart from Clem.
Investigation.
11.
18.
8.
Okay. yeah, Flip Flop, you manage to direct the others towards a small, very basic single-story home. It's a bit neglected, rough and ready. But yes, you're fairly certain that this is Samuel Heslington's house. There's like the racks for like is it tanning when you skin a animal and
Yeah.
You okay there, Phil?
yeah, I'm all right.
A bit of a rave.
Bree is in Gran Canaria at the moment, and I am in her house with her phone app controlled light. So I believe she is changing the color of the light as we play. Thanks.
That's hilarious.
I think. Fine. Oh, there we go. There. Thank you very much.
Thank you, God.
Thank you, God. Don't you forget it. Yes, you find what you think is Samuel Heslington's house.
Are there any lights on? And by that I mean the flickering of candles and stuff.
I was going to say electricity has not been yet. No,
There's one
there
room
are
that's
not.
going from pink to green to pink.
Having a rave.
No LED candles either, no.
I'm very tempted to knock the door. Aria, do you want to do a quick once around just to make sure that if there's a back exit, I just really want to make sure that I'm not about to do something silly.
What something silly are you thinking?
Well, I was hoping that I would knock the door and I wouldn't get murdered. But I've been told that that can happen.
It's not America. We're not in America.
You don't know where we are.
That's a good point.
Maybe there's a gun problem here too.
This is post-apocalyptic America. I don't know. I just thought it. Should I just knock the door?
I mean, just knock the door.
Yeah,
Okay.
just try it like a normal person.
Please, someone shoot him.
Like a normal,
He's set foot
normal
on the driveway.
person. I like flip-flop my way up there. Sam?
Oh,
Hello?
that was weird to hear.
That was quite very weird. I had like a shock went through my body.
What, me saying Sam?
Yeah.
He's been called Samson and Samuel so far, so I just went with Sam.
Oh yeah, that's true. It's Samson. Whoops.
Mr. Heslington?
You were murdered. No, there's no answer. There is no answer.
If I push on the door, is there any give to it?
No, it is. It is
Still
locked.
Cool. Stand aside.
I guess he's
Fly
not come back
shy.
yet.
Well, he's not in, and I'm going to look in this direction.
I knew we were robbing him. Clementine would be there.
Well, maybe if Clementine wasn't selfish.
Change.
Let's go on, Jimmy, open this door.
Sure thing. Go for it.
No, natural one.
Fumble.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We can fumble rule this, although I know exactly what happens.
Cool. Yes.
Right. The DC for this was 8 because it is like the most basic latch kind of lock. But Arya thinks that this is actually something a bit more hefty, so puts her shoulder into it. But the door is really shit, and it opens because the door itself comes off its hinges and the door and her just sending dust up everywhere, and yeah.
Before you describe that, I was imagining, in Monsters vs. Aliens, there's like the mother-in-law, she's got like one tiny thumb, and she tries to get out of, like, there's a panic and everyone's trying to get out of a building, and the door is like one of those things you could like pull down a latch with your thumb, and she's like, I can't reach. It's the stupidest fucking thing.
And this is Lockpicking 101. It's called Off the Hinge Tactic.
Oh dear. Well, let me pick the door up and put it back in place.
Well, what you notice from that is that there's definitely not anyone there, because it was quite loud and very obvious.
Well, it's obvious he's not here now, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. I just prop the door up like slightly to the edge, so like, you can't put it perfectly back in place. Just sort of lean it against where it should be. Well, I suppose it couldn't do any harm for us to have a quick look around, just to make sure that he's not in trouble.
Yeah.
And Aria, please don't take anything.
I wouldn't dream of it. Actually,
And Gregwin, please don't curse anything.
Oh, well.
that's what these stereotypes say. Honestly.
I promise not to eat anything.
Okay. So, quick.
Go. Flip-flop my wings.
I mean, I can't do any curses, but now, because you said that, I wish I could.
I want to.
Well, if you use feat from the new witch book, you
Yeah.
could dabble in witchcraft to get quiz.
At level 2?
That you could.
I'm pretty sure you can do it at level 2. Yes, you can. Yes, at level 2 you can. But you're not a variant human, so
Oh, right, yeah.
Dawn, you drinking
Yeah, no
from a
feats for
bottle
me.
of wine?
no.
Wine.
Wait, are you
I'm not
actually
proper-
drinking? I thought it was just a prop.
Well, it's not open.
Oh.
I could make it open.
Can I look around the house for any signs of problems, trouble, danger, a dead body, that kind of thing?
Yes, yeah. Make an investigation check.
Cool.
Can I help by looking at dust?
I was going to say, can I also make an investigation? Just look around.
It's a 15. With advantage, that would still be the highest one. So twice, it's 15.
Yep. Anybody else?
Ooh, 18.
Yeah, let's try. Oh boy. What was it? Investigation. 3.
You're looking
It's
at
going.
this.
It's going good.
I'm
It's going good
helping.
it's going good for Gregwin.
I'm not in my element yet, okay?
Sounds like a fucking sitcom. It's going good for Greg.
Everything's coming up, Gregwin.
So, but the other two notice that it's pretty sparse. Arya, you notice almost immediately that even if you were thinking of pilfering anything worthwhile, there really isn't anything worthwhile in this house. It's really there's some furs like piled up that might be worth something, but you have to take them to the next town maybe, or it might not be worth it and not easy to put into a sack. You do, however, notice that you do find a tent, a bedroll, sort of stocked up in the corner like a big backpack that's been left there in the corner of the room, and Flip Flop. You also notice some food that basically would it would probably spoil in like a couple of days, kind of thing. So it's not fresh fish, though, I'm afraid.
So we all agreed we're all doing really well. But this food's gonna go bad, like tomorrow.
Is
So-
Cliff Lobber about to be an oath breaker?
I haven't sworn an oath yet, motherfucker. I'm another two. I will steel myself against temptation and avoid the slightly gone off food.
I was like, this is where you become level 3 and are now an Oathbreaker.
I'm an Oathbreaker paladin because I ate some food in a random dude's house.
You broke your
Oh
own
my
promise.
god, that's so fucking good. I kind of want to do it now.
You broke your own promise.
I cast you out!
Oh my god, it's so intimidating. I don't even know if I'm going to play this character again.
I mean,
I'm
that
so
level-
smart, I wouldn't need some food in a random fucking case.
Yeah, if he survives next to the level 3 as an Oathbreaker. After someone found out, you confessed and it all went wrong. So,
paladins and their promises, man, they have high consequences.
but with the you got an 18 as well, though, didn't you? Yeah. Arya, you also notice an arrow. An arrow. You notice a bow and quiver of arrows.
Are you going to correct yourself to say bow tips?
I almost a quiver of bow tips and a unstrung arrow.
I thought he was going on a hunting trip. If he was on a hunting trip, why has he left his tent and his bow and his quivers?
Yeah, it's a good point.
Yeah.
They said that he left with something, right? They thought he left with a full bag. So he left with something. Also, this is... I must ask you to release me from my oath.
Absolutely not.
Fuck you. When I walk out of bed.
I'm just gonna take some food just to be a dick.
Yeah, it's a bit dry. Make a what would this be? A nature or survival check.
Which is better? Nature. 17.
It's probably deer, like venison, and it's dry. It's really dry, but it's definitely like it would have spoiled if it had been left for 2 days.
Put it in my bag.
Nice. Okay.
But yeah. But he's not here. He's left all his stuff, and he's on a supposed hunting trip. So, our hunting trip's not going to be successful.
Yeah. Clem, back at the mackerel, while these guys have been up to their chuckle fuckery finding Heslington's house, people start turning up at the tavern, drips and drabs, but basically they're fishermen that have sort of brought any hauls in that they got, coming back in, other hunters or the like coming in, trappers, that kind of thing. It's still, I mean, the tavern's still only about a third full, but there's people around now.
Every time someone came in, I'm like, "Hey, you Sam?"
Most of them are startled to see a newcomer in the town. Some look aggressively towards you and then realise that you're built like a brick shithouse and wearing armour.
I am not wearing my armor. It's like outside the side of me. I'm barefoot.
right,
My feet are on the table.
Okay. Well, they also they notice the look that you probably shouldn't be messed with as
There you
well.
go.
So they're kind of like.
Take it as a no.
There's and it's pretty dour in there. It might be just because there's an abrasive stranger in their pub, but yeah, they all seem to be fairly grumpy and talking like tables of tables of 2 or 3 at the most, and they're all kind of like.
Can I hear what they're talking about?
Make a perception check.
You can tell I'm ready to roll dice because I sat up quite dramatically.
Yeah.
Perception. What? I swear I give myself proficient in this. What happened to that? Why is it gone?
I ain't seen nothing roll. What happened?
Gah! Dyslexia! I'm good at performance, not perception! Ah!
They chose proficiency in performance.
You walk up. You use your
Try and
wits.
figure out what we're doing and accidentally start dance.
You use your wits to find out what's going on by going like, "Tell me, what you talking about?"
My
No,
dyslexia.
it's a perception check.
Damn it. That's 13. Should have been a 15, but whatever. 13.
Okay. They're kind of like mostly they're talking about the day's haul. Some of them are talking about people that are obviously on the other side of the tavern and about how they managed to get a better haul than them again, and that they're pissed off with the amount of luck that they're having. They're going to go out tomorrow morning and try and go into the same patch that they usually go to, that kind of thing. Mostly just talking about like some of them are like, I don't know why I still bother, that kind of thing.
Same.
Yeah. And after sort of 15 minutes, 20 minutes or so, the other 3 walk back in.
Hey, you sir! Oh, never mind.
Okay, so good news.
None of these
No,
people
I
are
can't
Sam.
think of any. I can't think.
None
Bad
of these
news.
people are Sam.
No, very good. Clementine, focus up, or I will expunge all of the alcohol from your system.
I'm awake. I'm here. What do you want? I paid good money for this.
Okay, so Samson's house is very meager, which makes sense for a hunter, and they had stuff there, but they had food that was very recently. Arya, how recently would you say that food had been there?
About 2 days. They did have
2.
food. No.
Okay, so but also all of their stuff was there, so they left in a hurry.
They left in a hurry.
If they had a full plate of food there and they left all of their stuff, they must have left in a hurry.
Did they
But,
leave in a hurry? They locked the door after them.
They did, but Miss Wobbleworth said that they had a big pack of something, well, enough to assume that they were going out hunting.
Could be a hostage scenario, and they took all their valuables to give to someone who took the child.
At this point, I should probably also tell you that there was a back door.
Door.
But
None of us checked.
But yeah, Arya was going to go round there, but then didn't. So then went in very much through the front door.
Hold on.
literally
Clementine,
the front
stay
door.
here, and we just go back. No,
Will do, Captain.
I'm joking. Okay, so not in town, or at least not in their house, and seem to have left in a hurry without any of their hunting supplies.
And they've been gone for like 2 days.
Can I ask the bartender, or what is it that made you think they were actually going hunting?
He told me that he was going to be going off hunting a couple of days ago. So yeah, I didn't see him leave or anything. He usually leaves, he leaves like crack of dawn. I take it there's no sign of him in the house then.
Did he have a son that could have been taken hostage they would need to pay a ransom for?
That's dark.
It's elaborate. No.
Sorry, I've been sitting here for a while on my own. No conversation.
Did he steal a relic from a tomb that he was meant to have not taken?
No.
That was a suggestion, and we saved that town.
Did you steal the relic originally? I'm not going to go into that.
No. Thought about it.
Does he?
Town is fine.
Does he often go on hunting trips without his equipment, like sort of like rough it in the wild situation?
No, I mean no. He roughs it in the wild with his equipment. Otherwise, he's a fairly tough guy. I mean, he could probably catch a small animal in his bare hands, but he's usually taking on. He usually gets deer, boar, that kind of thing.
Like, has anyone described it yet?
Describe what?
Hmm?
Has anyone described what yet?
Samson.
Oh, you have no idea.
Appearance.
I don't think so.
What he
I would
looks-
have asked
what he
everyone
looks
who
like.
walked in.
Yeah. He's just been drinking over
he-
there the whole evening.
Yeah, it basically the cleric sort of said that he's fairly haggard looking bloke, long black hair, with a beard that's sort of going to grey, mid sort of late 40s.
Human?
Yeah, human. Yeah, everybody make a perception check.
Turns out he's over there.
9.
5.
18.
Can I do it at disadvantage? I'm quite drunk.
Sure.
You have 5.
For this character's first roll being that one, they've been lucky ever since.
I rolled a 1 because I'm drunk.
18.
3.
Clem,
Yeah.
how the fuck did you miss this? He is in a window seat just by the entrance.
I found him. I walk over. I follow
What
him.
do I
walk
see?
out.
What?
This is from someone. Here you go.
It's Walter Heslington. Why are you giving it to me?
It's for you.
Takes the letter. Thanks.
You're welcome. I'm gonna go back to
He hands it to the person on the other side of the table to him, and he's like, and he looks at you and goes, I can't read. It's like, the other guy's like,
Oh.
fuck's sake, Carl. Excuse me, this is not for him, this is for Samuel. No,
I thought-
for Samson. For Samson Samuel Slington. Full
Carl
name.
is not how you pronounce Sam.
Yeah, no. This is the wrong person.
Oh, well, since the letter's open, what does it say?
It's an incredibly boring update on their life. Well, actually, it's not a boring update on their life. It's actually kind of like if you don't hear from me within another month, I've probably been killed by the living dead. That's actually come to think of it. It's
Put in a letter,
We
yeah.
solved this issue.
yeah.
I guess we don't need to deliver this letter at all. 'Cause it's
Yeah.
Oh, but it does go into details about his margarine recipe, so we really should.
Yes, yeah, that kind of thing. It's a fairly long, rambling, like life update.
Oh, and by
Thing
the
that's-
way,
It's probably usually very boring, were it not for the fact that their lives were in mortal danger when he wrote it.
Does it have me in it? Does it mention me?
No, it was something that.
Bastard.
I mean, you think we'd at least get a mention for saying.
Right?
Aria, are you any good at forgery?
Actually, yeah, I got a forgery kit.
I thought you were the good one.
I am trying.
I feel like we should at least get a mention, though.
There we go. Here's the Oathbreaker.
I'm trying to be good.
I've sworn to deliver this letter. I haven't sworn not to alter the letter in any way to account for the heroics of four of us. I feel like that message should get passed on, shouldn't it?
Yeah.
Aria, can you just add a bit about what we did and save their life? Because I feel like...
I really should have had the cleric give the paladin the letter, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
The paladin who's saying to do it.
This is all the paladin's idea.
Like, again, I mean, I know this rogue is trying to be good, but like they don't even have to try with the rest of this party. They look good anyway.
What was that meant to mean? I used to be a member of the Watch.
Used to be.
Yeah, emphasis on the word used to be.
I'm busy now.
Clearly.
It's a rough time in my life, okay? Just cries.
God. Oh no, now she's cry drunk.
God.
It's a lot of red wine.
Clementine, I feel like it might be a good idea if I just set you right back to zero, just quick.
I grab an empty bottle, smash it on the table. Don't fucking catch me!
Okay.
So is that initiative?
Hey, just wobble with it's like, whoa,
Just a
whoa
smash
there.
bottle.
Whoa. Let me feel my feelings.
Okay, Clem, you just... Well, let's sleep. We've got rooms. Let's
I
sleep.
like that idea.
Miss Wobbleworth, you sure you saw Samson go into the northwest woods?
That's usually where he goes. Yeah, I didn't see him go, but he did say that he was going to go a couple of days. He was going to be leaving about 2 days ago.
Okay. Do you know if there's any monsters or bandits, anything like that in the woods there?
There's
Any
I mean,
raiders
it's
from above?
dangerous. I mean, it can be kind of dangerous out that way, but
What about the sea? Is there anything in the sea?
not enough. Someone shouts out from here amongst the people in the tavern. Nah, nothing that we can think of really. I mean, all the old monsters were sort of chased out decades ago, really. I mean, you get wild animals, you know, you might get wolves, bears, that kind of thing. I mean, that is always the chance that something like that has got to him, but he's fairly wily, you know.
Well, I don't think he went hunting because he hasn't taken his stuff.
Well, that doesn't make sense. He wouldn't do that.
That's why I asked whether he did do it often.
I've got one last thing I could think of trying before we head to sleep. If I go down to the docks, if we can find anything, even a beast or a plant or anything in the sea, I can ask it some questions. I'm not a fish, but I can talk to fish. Well,
Right.
I can talk to fish, and they can sort of nod or shake their head.
Clem
I mean,
writes something
anyone
down
can do
in a
that.
book.
Granted. Okay. Fish can understand. I can communicate simple ideas to any beast, plant, elemental, or monstrosity with a swimming speed.
Oh.
They can understand my words, but I can't understand them.
I was going to ask. Oh, before we go anywhere else, I'm going to ask the bartender as well. Is there anyone who? Do you know if anyone wanted to hurt him, or like, I don't know, was he in trouble or anything?
No, he's one of the best hunters in the town, to be honest. I mean, it's the fishermen that are getting into fistfights with each other. It's the hunters are doing fine trade, really. There's nothing. No real. He's not really got. He's friends with most people, to be honest. He keeps himself to himself, mind, but as a result, he he doesn't really ruffle any feathers.
He's the quiet one. It's always the quiet ones.
Who hurt you? No.
Lots of people.
Is she okay?
Very much no. Let's get some sleep then, I think, because we're not going to achieve anything else tonight. And then fresh faces in the morning. Let's potentially go and look for the woods for Samson. Does that sound like a plan? I don't want to be the person. That's my vote.
Yeah, no,
I
that's
want to
fine.
sleep.
It's a good
I'm
plan.
happy with going to bed early because
Okay,
I like to get up. I like to get up at the crack of dawn, catch lots of fish.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fishing montage.
Fishing. This is
yeah,
a fishing
you-
episode.
And so is that it? Are you gonna
Yeah, I think
tuck
for
up
the
nice and
evening.
early, or are you gonna stay up drinking?
I'm gonna go to bed early.
I spent 5 days walking. Yeah, I'm going to sleep.
And wake up with the dawn.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
and I'll catch.
I'll
us
wake
all
up when I'm
for
woken up.
breakfast. Well, I'll try to if there's any fish around.
Whilst Clementine is asleep before dawn, I will very gently cure that poison before
Aw.
finishing the rest of my long rest
Fuck.
at some point in the night, so that they wake up with no hangover.
Don't they have to be willing?
Aww.
Ooh, good question.
What are you
I
on?
don't think so. I don't think I have to be willing.
Lay on hands. You touch a creature to restore any number of
Wow.
HP, cure disease, or neutralize poison affecting the creature. So no, I will use the rest of them to do that, and then before my long rest is up, so I get my HP brought back.
Is there anything
Probably
useful
the
I can do
nicest
before
anyone's
lunch?
ever done to Clementine.
I would not tell you I've done it.
You just wake up feeling amazing. Like you just alcohol doesn't even whatever. You don't get hangovers.
I've never felt this way before. In the morning.
This way before. What you would wake up?
It's great wine.
Would wake up at the crack of dawn. However, Gregwin, your weird, fucked up tentacle dreams wake you.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wake
My
you up.
amazing fucked up tentacle dreams.
No, they're not. They're not.
Aw.
I mean, sometimes you have the good ones, but this isn't one of them.
Context for people watching. My patron
Hentai
is the
dreams?
Kraken,
Oh.
not just into tentacles.
It's just
Sam's
coincidence.
waving the white flag.
That's it, I'm done, Phil.
You say the bad tentacle dream was back.
Anyway, it wakes you.
It would wake most.
It's one of the first comfortable night's sleep you've had in some time. But it is just the first sort of slivers of light starting to come up before the dawn. You can there's cold, salty air coming in through the window. It's refreshing, and a pleasant warmth begins to rise on the wind. You're drawn from your bed by singing. Like, it's distant, but you can hear really beautiful singing. You get up and you walk across to the window, sort of open the shutters a little bit more. Can't quite. Well, make a perception check.
Clementine using her amazing performance skills that apparently she has.
18. This is something I know.
It's kind of coming from the east, but as you sort of start to focus on it and try and work out how it sounds fairly far away, so you do a bit of a lean out the window, but you can't really see where it's coming from, and it stops, and then you groggily start to go back to bed. And then you hear a scream.
Ooh. Is it a Wilhelm scream?
Yes, it is. It is very loud. No, it's not.
Someone fell off of something.
It is a proper 1950s horror film. Some terrible, like, rubbery man in a suit that's just gone, and someone is doing one of those blood-curdling screams, that kind of thing.
I will. Does it sound like it was from in the building or also outside?
It sounds kind of nearby.
Kind of nearby. Okay, I'm gonna jump up and stick my head out of the room.
As in out of the
into the corridor. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. You don't see nothing.
I will go and knock on my neighbour's door, whoever that might be, because we had individual rooms, didn't we?
We did. Yes. Yeah. Everybody make. The rest of you make perception checks.
Oh, okay.
18. My God, I'm sober.
23.
9.
Arya and Clem, you both wake up to the sound of that screaming.
I look out the window.
Little flip flop, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a trout or something. But
Fish.
What the fuck is screaming before sunrise? Is what probably the rest of the sleeping people hear.
I'm just gonna look out the window.
you can't see anything out the window. Well, actually, no. You do see someone like on like one of the houses opposite, sort of like looking out and around the door, like, what the fuck?
That's exactly what I'm doing in the hallway. Huh?
Well, since you're in the hallway, you probably see Clementine's door fucking slam open with a sword drawn.
You.
That's not I'm here to save the day. That's here to find out who's screaming and kill.
You're to fuck shit up. Did you hear that as well? That scream?
Yes.
Was it you?
No.
Oh.
Did you hear the scream before? After that? It was me.
Yeah, it was a much angrier second scream.
I sheathed my sword.
Then I'll go and knock on Flip Flop's door as well.
That does wake you up.
Sort of get out of bed.
The window opens, birds fly in.
Hello, Griffin. It's not morning yet.
Hi, did you not hear that scream?
Oh.
Motherfucker!
Or Clem's secondary scream?
Actually, yeah, you probably woke up with that scream. To be honest,
I don't want to say normal, but you know.
Is that just how Clem wakes up every day?
Clem wakes up screaming at the world. I was hoping because I sobered her up this time we wouldn't. But don't tell her I did.
Okay, if it wasn't you then, we should probably go and find out what it was, because basically there was like a blood-curdling scream.
Oh, that's bad. Let's go.
You're already gonna see Elliot, like, walking out of the corridor, walking down to find out where this fucking noise is.
Hold on, I've got to don my heavy armor. 10 minutes.
Oh shit, I gotta do that too. I also
walking
spent 10 minutes.
Like straps.
Yeah. I hate doing this shit.
This is, honestly, worst part of a job.
Right?
The yellow cloak, which is made of like an interwoven yellow kelp, I flung from it over my back.
fucking kelp.
And I'm just like,
I get it done.
on.
I get it done 1 minute earlier. Fuck! I put the breastplate on backwards.
Oh shit! I hate them.
Fucking goddamn.
Hold on, let me hold it. As this is walking and angrily talking to each other. No, cat and stream.
Cat on stream.
Have you
you're not
have
mother.
you come in here because you've done a very stinky poo out there and you wanted to open the door and share it with me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thanks, buddy. That's
Sharing is caring.
Is a blessing.
Oh wow.
Agreed. We get a brown light for Phil's background.
What are you doing?
Yeah!
It's just her ass is still in the shot. Wafting it at you.
What are you doing? Just, oh god. Right.
Cat things.
Fine, sit on the windowsill. Right. Sorry, what was happening before I was distracted?
We were going in the direction of a blood-curdling stream, putting on our heavy armor as we go.
Yes. So you get outside, and a couple of people are sort of wandering into the early morning air, and they're like, "What the hell's what's going on? What was that? What was that? Are you right? What's going on?"
Who screamed?
Who dare wake Clementine?
I don't
Okay,
know.
who's not here? Shout loud if that doesn't work. I'm sorry, I'm still waking.
Oh god, are we all idiots?
No.
You see the half orc wandering around. And,
Jemima!
hi.
Hello?
Do you guys hear a scream? Just
Yeah, that's
now?
why
It
we
sounded
woke up. Where did it come from? Did
I-
anybody...
I don't know. Don't know. Everybody. I mean, is everybody? I don't know who's missing. Does anybody know?
No, I mean we're all here.
Yeah, when you here?
I'll
How
go
would you-
start
Where'd you come from? Where were you?
those rooms.
Well,
Where's
tavern, fair enough.
my-
Is
Where's Miss Wobbleworth? Is Miss Wobbleworth here?
yeah, is Brianna with you?
She's not with us, I assume she'd be in the bar.
Guess she should be.
No, I actually like that person. It can't be her.
Can I?
I'm
Is
gonna
anybody...
start knocking on the doors and then opening them within a couple of seconds, so people don't even have a chance to answer.
Quite a lot of startled.
The knocking is more like just to let them know I'm coming.
What's going on? There's considerable that. There's quite a few points. There's people who are still like, oh, what's going on?
Are you okay?
Oh, no, you're a strange person in my house. Get out.
Did you scream?
I might.
Okay, never mind. Right. Next door.
This better not be another stub toe incident.
While this is happening, can I have a look around the area to see if there's any tracks or, like, like drag marks and stuff like that if someone screamed or was taken?
Yes. Make a perception check.
11.
I'd like to help however I can, giving, like, holding torch light so that they can use both hands to search.
Ooh, 20 then.
Nice.
Well, no, I'm lying, 21. It's plus 3.
So. Oh, God, Jesus Christ.
Cats are best. Look at
She just wants to clutch.
Grace.
You gotta cradle her.
Beauty, grace, a butthole pointed in your face.
It's a blessing!
Yes, Arya, you find signs of a scuffle not far from the rear entrance of the tavern.
Guys. Over here.
Yes.
Yeah, just gonna
I'm
point
here.
it out to you. Go.
I'll stop.
Appreciate
I'll
the,
stop barging into people's rooms.
I appreciate that as well. You know, like in like primary school where the teacher holds their hand up and he's like, "Everyone come here, follow me." That's what's happening right now.
Dear, how big do the footprints in the scuffle look?
Not particularly big, to be honest.
Gnome size?
Make a nature check.
Would I assist? Or do one by myself?
Yeah, same. Can I do one?
It's a 9.
I mean, you can do one.
2.
Oh wow, that was a 1. That was literally a 1. I did a
13.
1.
Okay, yes, they do look gnome-sized.
No! We must save her.
Okay,
Do
everybody, time to commit incredible violence.
Something I can get behind.
Does this
Unless it's bigger than me. If it's bigger than me, I'm out.
Does this lead anywhere, like the track marks?
No, it looks like something's been knocked over. Like basically pile of like logs that would be for the fire have been knocked over. And you can see some clear like what you notice, some clear footsteps. But then there doesn't seem to be that much else in this area.
Having lived some of my life in the sea as a Triton, and
Fish.
and being not fish, and being used to
The evidence suggests you're a fish.
and being used to 3 dimensions and being in play, can I look up to see if I can see anything? To see if there's anything in the sky.
Yes, make a perception check.
Oh god, raiders! From above!
Roll credits. Perception.
We did it, guys.
We did it. That is a 20.
There is a cloud that looks like a hat.
Oh no! Everyone. No.
Kill it.
What kind of hat?
Oh,
A top hat. A top hat. It's quite a amazing cloud, really.
I'm gonna load a crossbow bolt.
oh, that's a peculiar
This
nimbus.
is
It's gonna
maybe
rain
not the most
soon.
important thing right now, but we should be aware.
You see how
That
tall it
cloud-
is? It's gonna rain.
It does look like a hat, though.
It's gonna
Be
rain.
warned.
Not the most important thing. Obviously, number
We should
one,
bring a punch
it's
before we
what-
go after this person.
yes. Number
Did the
2,
footsteps just stop where they were?
They seem to. There are still signs of other footprints and things as people have walked. Sort of. There's not really like a garden as such for it. It's just the back part of the house, and you can walk around the tavern and things like that. So there are other footsteps, but that's sort of the extent of the scuffle that you see. You might have to start looking a bit further afield, maybe.
Yeah. Can I look for where the gnome footprints might have gone, or like, did any footprints come out of the scuffle?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Ooh. Jesus,
I
I'm
would
rolling
also
like
like
shit.
to make a check. Of
11.
What direction are the footprints facing in?
Huh, good point.
Okay,
they
yeah,
go out of
what
the-
did you get, Kat?
I got 11.
And Dora, make a. Do you say nature be the right? No, it'd be survival check specifically to work out what way.
21. I like this gnome.
That's really good, but it was mainly just to say that there's no particular direction.
Damn it.
Like but you do notice a little further away, like there is more signs of scuffle.
Ooh.
I move towards
What?
those.
So there's nothing between?
It basically there is. Oh yeah, I tell you what, a shoe,
Oh.
Shoe.
a
no.
gnome-sized shoe, or
A shoe
rather,
of a small child. Or a gnome.
yes.
Anybody have a dog? Like a scent hound? I'm asking all the villagers, but I assume it's still here from the screen.
I look at my bag.
No,
I look inside my
lot
bag.
to be honest, a lot of them have just gone back to bed.
How fucking dare you?
What?
I said like, no, not. Carl has a dog, but it looks over. There's a house with a porch, and like just a really mangy like.
But is it a hound? Because it'll probably
It
still do a
is.
good job.
It is an old, massively overweight Labrador,
Oh.
I don't want to call that.
chocolate lab.
Oh.
I don't want. I
Why
don't
no,
want
it's
to pull them
chocolate?
into Antic. Please.
I don't want to risk the dog facing any kind of danger.
I don't. Let's just leave it alone.
Mrs. Wentworth was priority number 1. Now it's this chocolate lab.
It's like Elden Ring. Most people are fine if you just ignore them and leave them alone. As soon as you engage in their life, it's downhill from there.
Okay, everyone. With kidnappings, it's the first 24 hours most important. What time? How many hours until dawn?
It's literally it's been getting lighter as you start talking. To be honest, it's probably around about half 4 in the morning.
Wait,
kind of.
You said you could talk to fish.
I can talk to fish.
I look around.
Do you want me to go get you a fish?
Maybe the fish saw something.
Anything that can swim, really.
I can swim.
Anything that can swim, I can swim.
I can already talk to you.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be very much use.
Could a squirrel swim? Would that still count?
I don't think a squirrel could swim.
No.
I've never seen a squirrel swim. I'll go get you a fish.
Okay. Let's go down to the shore, which I'm not sure, maybe 10 foot or might be hundreds of foot away from here, and get a fish.
And the first fish I see,
Is it like a puddle?
My spear.
I mean, maybe there's a crab on the shore. That might be
maybe a pond nearby as well.
I've already harpooned a fish.
Why
There you go.
Why did you harpoon it? Quickly, tell me what you saw. I'm so sorry.
I'm gonna piss myself.
I can't lay on hands you. I need a long rest. Why did I lay on hands, Clementine?
Phill,
This fish is going to die.
Phill, while this is happening, can I just carry on walking forward and hopefully find some trails of where they fucking gone to? And
Please make a successful survival check.
Both kneeling on the beach, just holding the fish. No.
Got a 19.
So, you're 19, right? Flip Flop, are you actually looking for a fish to question?
I mean, why not at this point? A live fish.
So, make a perception check.
It's not great. It's a 14.
You actually are aware of a couple of very small fish, not too far off of the shore. You're going to have to get in. Well, how are you going to converse with these fish?
Yeah, I fully cannonball in, and I can breathe underwater. So in my heavy armor, I just and it's like, do not be alarmed.
The fish away.
No, okay,
they are swimming away until
no, come back.
No, they're kind of like.
I know it's very strange, and I should clarify at this point: you are fish, but I am not. But
and how come you can talk to us?
I can't understand them. So.
Oh no, you can't. You can't. Can you?
So what I'm gonna need you to do is swim in left direction for yes and right direction for no. And if you do that, I can give you some rations of food.
Why am I imagining the fish from Finding Nemo when they have the shapes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, straight up just drawing an arrow.
Yeah.
That would be useful, but like I said, there's only 2 of them.
Did you both just hear a scream?
They swim whichever way you said for yes.
Yeah, yes, yeah. Okay. Did you see anything as that was happening?
They swim away for no.
Okay. Well, I've got this bag here. The food is in here.
They're very scared. One of them swims a bit forward and looks in there. What food is in there?
I just pull out some rations and I give it to them. I had a very mean thought and I feel bad. I was going to trap them in the bag.
It kind of plucks a bit of the food and is like...
Okay, I tear
And
off
then
a bit of
they both swim the no direction.
Okay, I tear off a little bit of my kelp cloak. It's a dried kelp, and I give it back to them as I get out of there.
Okay, roll initiative.
Yeah, let's do this. I'm gonna kill some fish.
No, they devour your bit of cloak.
Not all of it. I just give them some.
Yeah, just a little bit, and then
Now they have a
just
taste.
kind of look
Yeah.
look
I
at
come
you.
out and say, "Good news, everybody! The fish heard the scream, but they saw nothing. We learned nothing and accomplished nothing. Which bad news, everyone."
And now, not only making a flip-flop noise as you walk, you're also making a squelching noise as it's all
Yep.
in your armor and. Anyway, Arya, you find a really big feather.
Can I inspect the feather?
You can make a nature check.
21.
21 is good. You have. It doesn't make much sense. It looks like a bird feather, but it's big. It's not like a big albatross kind of big. Not quite sure what it's from, but it ain't natural. I tells you.
I will try and find these guys again and show them the feather. Found this.
The Triton.
I thought we lost you too.
Is the Triton is really damp.
Let me guess, the fish didn't see anything because it's in the water.
They heard anything? Being
Yeah,
in water.
They did hear the scream. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fine. Yeah, the fish didn't see anything. Hey, sometimes you've got a hammer and everything looks like talking to fish. So.
Make a base intelligence check.
Me?
Sam, yeah.
Not even your character, just Sam.
Flat roll. I'm just gonna roll it in front of the board. 2.
Oh, never mind. No, I can give you this one. It's not really vital to it. Basically, when you started asking this holds to the rumor that fish only have 5-minute memory. It's basically when you started asking them, like, did you hear the scream? It was about 4 minutes and 55 seconds. But then by the time you asked if they'd seen anything, it's too late. It's forgotten.
Okay, so there's an incredibly complex reason why this didn't work.
Okay, you want to explain?
Yeah, if you had just been a bit quicker about it, like, you could have got vital clues.
Listen, do I blame myself? Yes. That's the end of the conversation. What did you... The feather looks promising. What's that?
Well, I'm trying to work out what this feather is from, but it's not far from the scuffle. It's a really big feather.
Very rich noble.
How big we talking?
About yay big. I don't know.
It's about so big. So that kind of
More feather size.
That kind of thickness. I'm gotta be careful how I'm doing that.
Well, maybe one of the locals knows what that feather is from.
Yeah.
Most of the locals have started going to bed but
Oh, no, you don't. Wakey, mother.
Jemima is still around and looking a bit concerned.
Jemima, do you know... Arya.
Hmm?
Show Jemima.
No, yeah, sure. I have to show the feather. I really had to stop myself from saying, why don't you just ask the fish? Just not even fucking
Hey!
Because that doesn't work very well, as we've learned.
Hey, maybe I was going to ask a fish.
I don't.
Do you want me to get you another fish?
Do you want me to take the feather into the sea?
No,
Hey, Arya, do you want me to take the feather into the sea?
no.
Good.
Jemima examines it and it looks kind of confused. It's like, I don't know. I don't know what this is from. Like, it's just like a wing feather. I don't know. It's big, whatever the hell it is. Look at this. Look at the size of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's just carry
Penguins
on.
are pretty.
Is the
Penguins.
cloud that's shaped
They're
like a
pretty
hat
big.
still there?
It's kind of dissipated now. It doesn't really.
All right.
Like, it's all kind of like.
Can you
bleh.
tell from like the one big feather how big the creature might be that belongs to that feather?
Sure, I can try. I'm assuming it's gonna be really big. Is that good in nature?
Nature check, yeah.
Oh, natural 20, so that's 22.
God,
This is why I asked Arya to think of it instead of just
Damn
tried
it.
myself.
natural 20.
I know my limits.
Very odd limits. You have.
I had an idea, but I don't have all of the brain power to figure shit out.
You would kind of figure that this it might depend what kind of creature it is, but it's if it was, it's a bird, like we're talking mythical creature kind of size, like a giant version of a bird or something like that.
So,
So
like-
it would have a hell of a wingspan.
Probably large or bigger.
Is it bigger than me?
Probably.
I'm out.
The wingspan certainly would be. It's you can't really tell like what part of the bird it's taken from. It's probably from a wing rather than like a tail feather. You can work out from that. But whatever it is, it's probably big, but potentially large size. But it could just have it could just be a wide wingspan.
Could be tiny, but with huge wings.
It's a tiny little hummingbird with giant eagle wings.
But like, birds have
Opposite
all
Bumblebee.
bones, right?
They do.
Thanks God.
Okay.
So-
here's some.
I could break them easily, so it doesn't matter if it's bigger than.
Yeah.
Like brutal calculus. If we finish for long rest,
I feel like we shouldn't finish a long rest. I feel like
I agree.
should
However,
try-
it will mean I
No,
have no lay on hands points.
yeah. You
I feel
did
like
get your you didn't match the criteria for what I got here in the book, so you do get your long rest.
He went to go back to bed.
No,
He
Sam,
went to go to bed.
I didn't mean go to bed now, Sam. Oh,
We do get long rest. Sorry, Mike. Cool. That's fine. Now, I have to work out whether Mrs. Cobbleworth's life is worth waiting another 2 hours. Let's go.
It's like, I know this is serious and all, but I'm pretty tired.
Wow.
you,
I don't-
you are
Pretty
you are
lazy of
that,
you,
though.
Flip Flop. Gee.
Like the abruptness of the you get your long
Hey,
rest.
can
but
you
the,
pull someone from the brink of death?
Maybe.
the
No.
abruptness of waking up has, like, you are still pretty tired and groggy, but you get the effects of that. Right. So
go through the forest, carry on trying to find clues.
Fuck,
Yeah,
we still have to
so-
find Sam.
the where you found the shoe and the feather, rather than being off to the west, are off to the northeast, like of where the tavern was.
Would that line up where Sam was heading towards?
Nope.
Also, remember, the northwest was just where she thought Sam was going. She didn't actually see Sam go that way.
But whether I actually said initially that she saw it or not, she didn't. And if I did say it, you didn't hear that, all right?
No, you just said she assumed they were hunting in the northwest because that's where they normally go.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
they hadn't actually. They had seen them with like supplies or something like that, but not seen them.
But yes. So the shoe and the feather were found like sort of northeast of where the tavern was.
We should.
Okay,
Let's go.
let's do this.
Going on a trip. Okay, so you head out of the town, and follow a path. You do actually find the occasional feather a little further along, but then not much else. It seems to be following a fairly, like, as the crow flies, kind of easterly northeasterly trajectory. But then there isn't really much else in the way of tracks that you can see. So heading off to that direction, there is woodland, and then beyond it basically is where the woods that are off to the west stretch round, and then it gets thinner and thinner, and then it gets to jagged cliff faces that go basically where the coastline becomes cliff faces before going off beyond what you can see.
So far away from civilization.
It's the sort of the woodland. You're not quite sure, but it doesn't look where the cliffs rise up. It's not going to take you more than a day to get through that woodland to get to the cliff face.
Okay, is there a shorter way?
For the two swimmers, there probably is.
Cool. We'll see you later.
We'll meet you there. No, but seriously, I think
Carry me.
if there's no path but forward, let's take our first step.
Oh, we haven't left yet. So I
Right.
Well, you
Can
know
I-
what?
How much shorter is it by water?
I mean,
Don't
depends
wanna
how.
clean- I don't want to clean the salt water out of my armor.
Like,
Please.
I mean, like, it depends. You gotta, like, can you get a boat? Like, do any of you know how to drive water vehicles?
I think I do. Possibly. No,
I
I don't.
know how to drive
How
land
could it
vehicles,
be?
but not water vehicles.
How hard could it be?
So say in theory, if you could swim and walk the same speed, how much would it shave off to swim?
You'd shave quite a lot off.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm all for trying to find a little boat or something. Oh wait, can anyone drive a boat? Background.
I'm just gonna start walking.
We are.
Fucking. I'm gonna start walking into the
No.
goddamn sort of a fucking forest.
It's a bad sign when Clementine is the first one to walk.
This is really. I feel like I should encourage his behaviour, so I'm going to follow Clementine.
Yeah, if you could drive water vehicles, it might be a bit quick. It would probably be a bit quicker, but without it, might not. Might just be a lot of going around in a circle until you work out how oars work.
What if I propel the boat by swimming?
Like,
pushing
that
it
would
along.
be incredible.
That's
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
pretty.
I've seen that play.
That play is fantastic play.
We're making
I
a lot
mean-
of Pixar references in this session.
Yeah, I think that's a little bit of cartoon physics you're thinking of. Remember, it's going to be a big slab of wood with 3 humanoids sat in it.
No. It'd be a small dinghy that fits 2 people, because then me and Flip Flop can swim and push it.
In their
I'll
heavy armor.
stretch myself into...
Oh, right.
Okay, let's
Let's go.
whatever I said about the first step being forward, let's go.
Speed it up a little bit.
So,
Also, Clementine is definitely like 500 foot ahead, so we should definitely catch up because they did not listen to any of us.
I'm lost. Lost.
you catch up. You get to the tree line and start making your way through the woodland. It's not great. It's pretty thick. there's not really an obvious path straight away. Everybody make a survival check.
Said I was lost before this.
Oh god.
4.
Fucking dice.
Oh my
I got
god,
a
this is
six.
actually funny. Holy fuck.
Flip Flop got a 7.
I got 6.
Aria?
I was the first one to say 4.
Oh, sorry.
4.
4.
Holy shit.
Wow, that is...
Nine.
4, 6, 7, natural 20.
What
So
is
22.
happening? That is...
As long as I know which direction the pub is, I know which way is north.
Where are you getting this motivation from, Clem? This is a...
It's the bartender we're talking about.
Yeah,
true.
This is
Trying to
the
send it to a
bar.
holy person.
There's
Okay.
no other bar in town. The other one is closed down. This is
All
prime
right, then.
motivation.
It's time for a map.
Oh
Um,
shit. It's a good point. In the last campaign, Clementine was shit until she needed not to be shit. Then she was amazing. Is that going to continue?
Just sounds like some
Okay.
very bad Jedi speech like Clementine, who must now not be shit. It is time to be good. Or at least not shit.
How not to be shit?
Okay, let me move you. I'm not very used to using Roll20, everybody, so you better bear with me.
Bears? It's a bear?
I press that, and then I move the players over. So, wee.
What?
So, hopefully.
Whoa.
That is over there. You all see it?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, can you control your tokens as well?
You can.
Good, fantastic, good. Okay then. Okay. Everybody make a perception. Yeah, you basically you get through the undergrowth and actually come to a path eventually. How are you going about getting through the woodland at the moment? Are you rushing it? Are you going stealthy like? Are you just going like?
I'm just
I feel like
going.
there's no time to waste,
I just
just
feel
run.
like as quick as possible.
Oh, I'm not running. I'm just going.
You're power
I'm-
walking.
I'm
Ow.
clutching. I'm keeping behind everyone else and clutching my crossbow and spear. I don't trust the
Forest
sky.
is so humid.
Perception checks for everybody.
I got 9.
20.
12.
14.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Gregwin passed the check. Congratulations. You notice that there is something in the trees to your right hand side.
Who, me? With a 9?
Wait, oh no, I thought you said you had 20.
No, I had 20.
No.
Oh, sorry, Arya. Arya,
Gregwin
you
still
notice.
has not passed a check.
You're still. How's it going? Your first time playing a warlock?
Pretty much everything I've rolled has been a 3 or an 8, and because I fucking dumped both intelligent thingies, and a lot of this has been wisdom-based rolls.
Has anybody said that Gregwin looks like an Navi from Avatar yet?
Yes, Phil did.
Okay, cool. Good.
I mean,
When I said
just
my
want to
hair
say anything. I've already been accused of being racist today.
Not when I sent my Hereford. I said, "Can you tell what it is yet?" And he said, "Is it a Navi?"
But yeah, Arya, you see some branches, like in the fir, some bushes, kind of moving as if there's something over towards the right ahead of you.
I will put my arm out to whoever's beside me just to get them to stop and then point in. Everyone will be like, yeah, there's something over there.
What?
The branches are moving over on the right.
Oh shit.
Is it the wind?
Nature check, Gregwin.
Hey, hey, are you the wind?
Here we fucking go. That was a 5 + 2, 7.
If it was the wind, I feel like
Might have
all of the
been.
branches would be moving, not just one particular branch.
That's a good point. I
mean-
never thought about it that way.
Could be a small wind.
Targeted at one specific. Okay.
Should we just fire a crossbow into it and see what happens?
Good idea.
But
Oh, I have a crossbow.
what-
I've got mine loaded in hand.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Where are you aiming?
At where Arya said the branch is moving.
Okay. Do you want
Straight
to,
to violence. They got absolutely be friendly.
Watch this be the gnome bartender.
was.
Game over.
So, branch is moving. You kind of saw like there, if you're seeing that.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's the thing on it?
Fine, we have someone who can bring someone back from the brink.
Yeah. So you shoot. You
Oh,
take
it's
a
80
shot
feet.
in there.
Pew.
Yeah. Go for it. Make an attack roll.
Crossbow. Oh wait. Still have it. Wow, that was a crit.
Natural
What the fuck?
20.
The one time I forgot to use my real dice that are right in front of me.
We
Hang
made
on.
this one work medium.
I rolled a real dice and it was another 8. But I did the
use
right.
them.
It's a D&D Beyond one
Use
first.
digital.
Yeah.
It's a 15
No.
damaged.
You don't hear anything.
I have
You-
destroyed that squirrel.
It essentially, like the time it took from Arya pointing it out and you deciding and taking a pot shot, it might not be in the exact same spot anymore.
Someone braver than me gonna go and have a look.
Go get a flip flop.
Yep. I wander right over to it.
Okay, make a perception check. Just flip flop.
Go get a flip flop.
14.
Tell you what, let's do another roll. You rolled 14. You rolled 14.
Yes.
That's the same number.
Meets beats.
Meets beats. In that case, there is something there.
Still deeper into the woods. Should I just hello?
You say hello.
Yeah.
I love that our
Cool.
policy is shoot first, ask questions later.
You first say hello.
Everybody, roll initiative.
You shot it. Okay, we already shot at it, I should say.
Are we actually, or was that a joke?
Yes. Yeah, it is. For
7.
realsies.
Oh wait, oh my god, that's another 8. I'm using 2 different dice, and they're both doing 8s.
It's
not even the one.
8. Flip flop got 7.
I got a 7 too.
I got 23.
Oh,
No,
it's fucking
click my
men
token.
in this game. And 21 for Grogan.
Yeah, I did click my token, but it's refusing to listen. Oh, it's because I'm on the fucking arrow mode.
And who are we missing? Clem, is yours down there as well?
I
7.
also rolled a
So yeah, my first initiative roll was in fact an 11 because I rolled 8 on the dice.
7. Who are we missing here? Sam, sorry, what was your character's?
7.
It was also 7. Alright. Okay then.
Wow.
What are your respective dexes?
-1.
You go first. I have more decks than you, but you go first. Great. Is that how it works? I have more decks technically, but I'm lazy.
Okay, 21, and then that would be that, so that'll be going there, and then... So we got a 20, so we got a 23, we got a 23, we got Gregwin, hang on.
I got 11.
You got 11,
Yeah,
oh, right, okay,
but
that makes more sense.
Was trying to click the token in case you were doing it on the thing.
Which means we get you first, and then...
This is unusual that I go first in initiative.
Yeah.
You're the competent.
Greg.
Yeah,
Greg for sure.
Taxes is also competent, but she's always like last in initiative.
That's fair. I guess you're not the only competent one in Perpetrators.
Right. Okay. You do hear something. You hear something growling. Arya, you are first to react.
I mean, can I see it?
You can't see it, but you can see something definitely moving in here. And this is more or less like the split second. You know something is up.
Okay. I will just shoot it with my short bow.
Yes. Yeah. Take a shot.
Natural 20.
Oh! Oh!
I'm sitting over here getting fucking 8s.
You got
And
natural
every
20
fucking
for sure leaf.
Natural 20 initiative, natural 20 initiative. Hell yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 8 points of piercing damage if it hits.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does
Yeah.
hit as a natural 20.
I mean, I can't see it, so I don't know.
Is that 8 as in the total doubled?
Yeah, total doubled.
Yeah. All right then. You actually hear like an injured snarl. That is actually. Damn. Okay.
Shout out is over further west. I don't know. Never east. I don't know.
Yeah, let me.
North. It's further away.
Change layer.
Right? You want to
Oh,
right click
no.
on it and
Oh
then.
goodness.
it
Yeah,
will-
layer. No, that's the map.
For maps now. Come on.
Oh no.
Map is now
Undo.
broken. No.
There we go. Fucking
Go into
map.
GM layer. Find. I assume that's where it is.
Where the... God damn it. Fucking...
It's alright.
Right, what about that? There, right. Fucking... There we go. Right.
Oh, yay.
What the
Two-headed
fuck?
bear.
That's not fun.
Alright.
fuck is that?
You see... let's see. I've got a picture of it here, which
If
I'm
you
going
click
to
it and
slam
then press
onto the board.
Shift Z.
I want to show you the full picture because
Okay, cool.
it's tiny.
Click for one you want to show us in full, and then press Shift Z.
You see
Oh,
Son's armor. You see a huge wolf, white fur, and two snarling heads. One of which has got an arrow stuck in with blood like running over and darkening the fur.
What the fuck is that? Is what you hear from Clementine.
And it launches itself at you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, is enough to get towards you, Flip Flop, after politely saying hello. What's your AC?
My AC is 16. I'm wearing chainmail. As you come at me, you see like the pike is like leveled. Come at me.
Okay. You as it comes out, you sort of bat one head away with your pike, but the other sinks into your leg. Rolling. What dice does it roll? Because this is a little makeshift beastie rather than a official one. It rolls that damage? Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I'm sure you'll be fine.
That bodes well.
That's not a great roll, actually, though. That is 4 damage. It's done to you. As it sinks its teeth into your leg.
Okay. I just grit my teeth. Just. That
All right.
really hurt. And that's my turn. Well, not my turn. That's it.
Gregwin, it's your turn.
Okay, I'm just going to put my crossbow away and then pew an eldritch blast.
That's the noise it makes.
Yeah, and when I get to level 5, it'll be pew.
Go for it. You pew away.
If we
It's
ever
just the
get to
one
level
pew.
5.
I'm gonna roll a d20.
Pachu up a kraken.
Of the tentacle.
Right, that's a 12.
As 12 is just enough, actually. Yeah, roll damage.
Yeah, d10 plus 3. That's 6 damage.
Oof.
6 pew damage. Force damage.
So 6, that would turn into that. Okay.
And as a bonus, I'm gonna summon it. No, is it? Yeah, I'm gonna summon a tentacle.
Dun. I should have got a tentacle bloody.
Draw a squiggly line.
I'm gonna pop it over. There.
Quick line.
I just thought of a thing.
Tentacle.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Tentacle.
Is that something that I would be able to? Oh my god. Oh right, okay. There we go. Is that you drawing that cat? There we go.
Most of my tentacle got deleted.
I'm sorry. It's Catherine's tentacle. All right, Doran.
Ah.
Okay. Does it also attack on summoning as well,
The
or is it just?
bonus.
I can't remember.
I can summon a spectral tentacle that strikes at your foes. It's a 10-foot long tentacle. Lasts for a minute. And yeah, it makes a melee spell attack.
Okay, go for it.
When you create the tentacle, you make a melee spell attack against one creature within 10 feet. Melee attack. That is. Does that use my spell attack modifier?
It'll be the same as your Eldritch Blast
That's
attack value.
8 to hit.
That this disgusting tentacle erupts from the ground and just goes.
It does nothing at all. Yeah, that is it for my turn.
Okay, you're gonna move at all?
Nah.
Nah. Clem, it is your turn.
Flip-flop, what are you doing? Hit the thing! I'm going to spend my bonus action and action to tell Flip-flop to hit the thing using my superiority dice. So as a reaction, you can hit it for free.
Hell yeah.
Using your reaction, you can hit it.
Just a flat roll.
Nice.
Actually, no, I have to. Hold on. Creature immediately makes a use of its reaction to adding the superiority die to the roll.
It's a damage,
Okay.
isn't it? Or is it the attack roll?
To
Damage usually?
the attack roll. To the attack's damage roll.
Right, I'll roll the dice. It's a 15 to hit on the dice alone.
That will hit, yep.
That's hit.
Okay.
So you had a full weapon damage.
I have 4 to
to
the
it.
weapon damage. Okay, so I say, my turn, and I just drive the pike forward. So that is 8 plus 4 is 12 points with my reaction.
Okay, so as this tentacle comes erupting out of the ground, this huge two-headed wolf turns its attention to it, especially as it slapped it cheekily across the face. How do you want to do this?
I literally, as it like both heads turn along, I line up the pike and I spear through the two of them at the same time, and just like drive it into the ground, and then just use my foot to like slide both of them off of the pike.
It makes a unsettlingly like, oh no, I heard the dog noise, like yelping noise.
No.
FumbleFolks just got those eyes of just. Well, we did say it would take violence.
What kind of paladin are you?
I just shake off the bike.
It is defeated. Yes.
Imagine if I got a whole turn.
I mean, you could have used a smite on that if you wanted to.
I could have.
If you'd done that, it probably would have done that whole. If anyone remembers that clip from Skyrim of the ragdolling Sabretooth, like.
I just went. I could have. Just like it wasn't worthy. I just keep walking.
When I gave Clem this fighting style / feat, I was like, I'm so happy there's a paladin / rogue in the group.
Okay. However, that encounter dealt with very successfully. Actually, that was very good. Well done. I'm gonna shuffle you back to the main page. I believe yes.
Armor.
What's that? Sorry.
Do we have time to take its armor?
It doesn't have that. It's simply I couldn't find a decent picture. It is the game War Machine. They're called Argus, and they are very good boys or girls. Yeah, very good. Very good.
Not anymore, then.
That one, no, it isn't. So you make it through this woodland. Don't see any more signs of a path to go to, but you feel like from that natural 20 that Seb got it would seem like if it was big, it probably wouldn't be roosting in whatever his thing is, wouldn't be roosting in the trees. It would probably be on the cliffs. So you head through. However, like the waking up that little bit too early, and then having to like slog through the woods, it was hard work. The fight, much as it was over quicker, it also adds to it, and as it gets to as the trees start to wear away, it gets to rockier terrain. It is hard work. For once, Clem's whinging is with merit, as you all take a point of exhaustion because of how hard a slog
Can I take 2?
Oh god.
I mean, if you want. Yeah, it's up to you if you want to take a second one. It's.
This is my character, man. I need to.
Oh boy. Okay. So you have your speed halved. And you and everyone else has disadvantage on ability checks. You make it through the woods. The early morning combat has left you drained. You've trekked across uncomfortable, unpredictable terrain. And you emerge from the woodlands, as I said, into increasingly rocky terrain that's quite difficult to navigate. You continue towards the cliffs. Everybody make a perception check. Disadvantage because your ability checks are...
Oh, you fuck. I did a good roll.
Low of 2 is an 8.
I got a 6.
Fuck me. First roll was 17.
First one was a 19 for me.
Second one was 4, so I got 5. God damn it. My first good roll. and you took it away.
What was your other roll, Doran?
My other roll's 18, but so my worst one is 13.
Okay. You do kind of like think you see something like flying, just sort of like a little loop just over the top of where the cliffs are. But as you look at it, you slip on some rock, and don't quite see what it was. But there was something up there that was probably quite big. But you don't get enough of a good look at it, and you kind of hurt your ankle, and you wish you'd never fucking bothered coming out of this place.
Fuck! Where are you, motherfucker? Okay, for doing this to me.
What did you see, Robin? No, Robin.
What?
What did you see, Clement?
The thing in the sky.
Did it look close?
My ankle. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, your ankle! And I presume there's still a wolf bite bleeding.
I don't know why I chose to wear heels today.
What about your
None of
ankle?
us do. None of us know why you chose to wear.
You start closing in on the cliff face. It's getting closer now. You don't see any sign of what Clementine might have seen, but you do
It
start
could have been the heat exhaustion. I don't know
But-
anymore.
potentially, if any of you pass this test, might notice something else. Everybody make a nature roll.
Fucking go.
During this moment, I'd say I use 4 of my lay on hand points to get myself back up to 4.
It's
4 of
with
them. Okay, yep.
It's with
Disadvantage
disadvantage
still.
again.
Disadvantage still. Yeah.
11 for flip flop.
5.
I rolled 2 7s, so that's still a 7.
I got a 7 as well.
11 flip flop for most intelligent person.
Well, I don't know. It's very quiet. It's very quiet. You reach the cliff face. Basically, you're within a short distance from it. It's craggy. It doesn't look particularly crumbly. It might be climbable, but you would probably need to use ropes if you wanted. Having a look at the expanse of it as well, however, it does go a long ass way off to your left, whereas to the right it basically runs and curves, and then it's just the sea. So it's pretty clear that the only way is up, baby.
Oh, how far is up?
Can we rest now?
Yes, I vote we
It
rest.
is. Do we write down the height of it? It's gonna. We didn't write it. It's gonna take at least 2 50-foot coils of rope, taking into account like being able to haul each other up and stuff like that. So it's
Okay.
under 100 feet, but it's tall.
I think I have pitons as well. I do. I have 10 pitons.
Excellent.
Okay. I'm quite good at climbing, but I am exhausted right now.
Yeah, we should have a nap.
Oh,
I
no.
I don't know if Miss Wobblewolf has time for us to have a nap right now.
Yeah.
Who?
I don't think we're gonna successfully climb that cliff without a nap.
Yes, we are. We just need to believe in ourselves. Watch.
do.
Can I start trying?
As you start trying to climb the cliff, which at this point is probably a good idea if we take a quick break.
Yep.
Okay, and we will face whether they're gonna boldly rescue this person after a nap.
To boldly nap.
Bolton.
Yeah.
Cool.
So yeah, we will be back in about 5 to 10 minutes with the second half of this one shot of pure professional adventuring.
See you in a bit.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. We are attempting to professionally run a one shot while the mum and dad are away.
Is Andrew dad?
No, Ben's dad.
Oh, Ben's dad.
I'm a fun
Andrew's-
uncle that comes over and plays games with me.
Yeah. Right. So we are playing Raiders from Above, our level 2 one-shot adventure. Our adventuring party have come into town looking for someone, only to discover that, only to not discover that a number of people have gone missing because no one really chatted that much to the townsfolk.
I chatted to everyone who came into the bar.
You aggressively shouted at each person that came into the bar. It's not really the kind of thing that makes you want to talk to you.
An attempt was made. I have -1 to my charisma.
But the one person who they did make friends with was the tavern owner, Brianna Wobblewoof. However, as they settled down at night, they were awoken like pre-dawn by a scream, only to discover that Brianna had been taken by something, and that something has feathers. So they trekked through the woods towards the cliffs, which seemed like the most sensible option for some massive-ass thing with feathers to be. Faced off against a gruesome two-headed wolf. And have made it to a cliff face. They know that whatever has taken Brianna, the gnome probably doesn't have very long, but it has been an exhausting journey, literally and mechanically, for the group. So, what would you like to do?
As Cleb sits on a rock, maybe she just went on holiday. You know, hard work. Being a bar owner. Hey, Brianna's probably on holiday.
I mean, we've come this far. We may as well take a look up the cliff, right?
No.
You don't want to have walked all this way for nothing, do you?
Flip-Flop is gonna, as we left things, Clem, sometimes it's like already climbing. Attempting to climb the first stretch of this.
So, how do you want to go about climbing?
Athletically, I've got rope I'm going to have on my body, and I'm going to borrow some pitons to knock in.
Yeah, I was going to say, so, Kat, Gregwin has got pitons. Have any of the rest of you got pitons at all?
No.
I'm also happy to. Well, I mean, if we're going to use the pitons, we all share them anyway. But I can also just free climb because there is no consequence of me falling. So
Ben didn't give me pitons. Ben didn't give me pitons, but I do have manacles.
Not the same.
I mean, they would probably not help climbing much.
Why did Ben give me manacles?
Because he used to be in the watch.
Yeah, that makes sense.
They should have
That
really
is the
taken
character
those
trait
off
I
you.
have.
Okay.
I didn't get them.
So you're going to use the pitons and things like that. That is going to make it a bit of a safer climb for you guys, which is fine. So yeah, let me start to give. You got some healing back from what I remember as well, yeah.
Yeah, I used 4 points of my lay on hands to get me back up to 20.
Back up to 20. Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna note it down here. Okay, let's start. You're gonna lead then. Are you Flip-Flop?
Well, yeah. I feel like I'm the most athletic of the group.
Yeah. Strong.
So it makes sense to me.
How
Certainly.
strong are you?
I'm +3 strength with proficiency of +5 for athletics. It's what I'm best at.
Good.
What's-
Some things.
What stat is used for climbing?
Athletics strength.
Okay. Oh, damn it, athletics, that's -1.
Same.
Is gonna go well.
It's a +5 for me as well, Chief.
I'll put a
Disadvantage.
rope down for you.
I'm
Yeah,
very lazy.
tough team. We're gonna.
But I don't wanna.
Okay, so what I am doing here is there's some there's some house rules come into play in this adventure, because I personally have a deep loathing for climbing checks, mostly through harrowing events that have happened to me, not just in D&D, in one of the Star Wars Force Awakens RPG games, in the War Machine roleplay game that we played once. I have nearly lost characters really early on in a campaign as a result of this. So we have decided, as this is very squishy level 2 characters who could fall 5 foot and probably half their damage, that we're doing something slightly different with the climbing rules for this one. But I'm not going to tell these guys what it is yet. So if you want to start off the athletics checks, if you can make an athletics check, please, Sam.
Good.
Go last.
They're not awful. So with disadvantage, that's a 14.
Okie doke. Who's going second?
I'll go second.
I will lower a rope behind me to try and assist however I can with that.
Yep.
Athletics check with disadvantage. Oh, 11.
Okay, that's okay. Who's going third?
I'll go for. Have a look at Clementine.
Ah,
Oh god. Oh wow. It's a 5, but I did get a natural 20 on my second roll. Sucks.
So sad.
It stings so much more.
It does. Okay. And Clementine.
Okay. Guess I have to.
You can do it.
It's an 8.
It's an 8. Clem and Arya take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Ow.
God.
Okay. Next round, you get
Did we
yourselves
go-
about a third of the way up. Okay?
Okay.
Second round of athletics checks, starting with Sam.
Here we go, everybody. Not as good. It's an 11.
And 11. Yeah. Who was second? It was Greg.
Greg. 14.
Ooh.
I'm getting better.
Arya?
5.
Keeping, consistency is key. And Clem.
I hope I'm not. 13.
Oh, is that automatically done both?
Yeah, keep lowest one you can see on there.
Alright, fair enough. Okay then. In that case, Arya and Flip take a 1 point bludgeoning damage.
What is causing this bludgeoning damage? Is it just...
It basically
Going.
is the rigors of falling. You've got the ropes attached, with Clem at the two strongest at the top and bottom. Basically, is stopping anyone from, at the moment, plummeting to their death. But they are losing their footing, smashing knees against rock faces, things like that, cutting hands on rock as they're hauling themselves up. It's nasty.
Nasty.
However, you are getting there. Is there? La 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 la. Bear with.
I don't feel strong.
We pass water to each other. It's not what I had planned for my Sunday.
So you're doing okay. Make a perception check, everybody.
Who wanted to see the stupid fishing town again?
With disadvantage.
I hate being exhausted so much.
Oh, fuck, I forgot. Yeah, I forgot about the exhaustion.
12.
12.
4.
15.
15. Arya and what was it? Were there 12s there? There's 12.
Yeah.
Both are still 12.
Yeah.
So basically everyone apart from Clem. I guess you're at the bottom, I suppose.
I'm crying.
Yeah, you hear a sound, and it's awful. It sounds like someone, like a cawing seagull, only someone's grabbed its neck. But it's like a bad impression of a giant bird sound. Basically, it's pretty horrible. Yeah, but you don't see anything. You are almost at the top of. You can see what looks like at the edge of a plateau above you. You can kind of see like some branches and things like that. So one last round of athletics checks, please. Starting with Sam.
Could I do a nature check to see if I can tell what the sound was? Do I recognize the sound?
Yeah, go on. Give it a nature check.
Good roll, Sam.
As they're doing that,
16.
with disadvantage to 22 for my athletics check.
Wow.
Good fucking.
Damn.
So
I got 16 on the nature check.
you don't know what's going on, but that ain't no bird.
Okay. I will
No moon.
I will say that just loud enough for the people next to me to hear it.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Who is next? Sorry, it was
me.
yeah.
And I got 5.
Right. Why are people always copying Sam? Okay. So, Rich, can you make it 3 for 3?
0.
0.
Fucking
Holy
0.
shit.
Was that a fumble?
I'm ready to catch.
Natural 1. Minus 1.
Nice.
Was that was a fumble?
That was
Okay. That is make a what would be the best for
That's
catching?
fair. She failed twice already. Make this last one
Make-
ultra fail.
Make a dexterity saving throw, Clem, because you're one directly behind.
Oh, I'm dead.
Not strength saving throw. Dexterity.
It's dead.
Right. Is that also exhausted as it did?
No.
No, it's a saving
No?
throw. So
Or what's the thing for being 2 levels
8.
exhaustion?
no. Okay. You take 3 points of bludgeoning damage, Arya. How are you looking? Because I know you've got the least hit points of everybody in the party.
Not looking great. Not gonna lie.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay. However, you are still on the rope. You are still able to continue going. Next up is last is Clem.
Always last, baby. It's a 7.
You take another point of bludgeoning damage as well.
Ow.
I would say you take a point of bludgeoning damage as trying to catch Arya. She ends up kicking you in the face.
I'll remember this.
However, you heave yourselves onto a plateau. You take stock of your surroundings. There's a soft, natural canopy of clouds misting the area. Despite the inhospitable conditions, There are the odd weeds and herbs and flowers emerging from the craggy rock on the way up. Some 60 to 80 feet ahead of you, basically it's a pretty flat plateau, and then it just goes up again, like to even higher heights. However, you don't think you need to climb anymore. Thank God, because wedged up against a smaller cropping of rocks and the far edge of the where the cliff goes up again is stained with filth and blood. Is a huge nest made of branches, large feathers, bones. The breeze catches it, and your nostrils fill with a stench of rotting meat and excrement.
Ew.
Do the feathers match the feather that I found?
Yes, they do. I am going.
Are there eggs in the nest?
You can't see from this distance. Let me just remember how to use Roll20 properly. I'm going to move you guys over to a new map. Copy.
As you're doing this, I'm sort of, Aria, how you look pretty beat up. Are you okay?
I don't know. Why don't you ask the fish?
Hey,
Oh!
Wow.
hey, I wanted to help you.
Ow!
No, fuck you now.
I've read your character sheet, Seb. Is that what I think it is? Because it sounded like it. Jesus. Anyway, okay.
Die up here.
Here we go. I am moving you guys over.
Whoa. Oh yeah,
It's
that's the shit.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
Grim sight.
I appreciate that the stuff down below is a bit blurry because it's further away.
Oh yeah, that's so cool.
It's out of focus, isn't it?
I just thought I had bad eyesight. All right. Casting your eyes up, you basically you hear that guttural screech caw again. However, this time it sounds awful and guttural and screeching, but as it reaches the end, it actually goes from into an actual note, like an actual singing note that actually sounds pitch perfect. Casting your eyes up, what some might have assumed to be large birds are revealed to be something far more terrifying. The first lands close by, a fusion of feathers and flesh, curled talons of a bird of prey, but the snarling face of a humanoid. It is gross. Yeah. Nature or history check, everybody.
Are you Sam?
If there's time to do a nature or history check, is there time for me to do something else instead? Willingly
No.
forgo it?
Mhm.
Fair enough.
Non-action, this
13.
is like an observation. 15, was it? Yeah.
Disadvantage because we're
Yeah, I got
11.
13 on either of them. Both the same.
11 for nature.
First roll was the natural 20. My second roll was an 18, so I got a 20.
Oh, that's some jammy shit right there.
Good. Some good stuff.
Okay. Those of you that got more than 14, you know that this is a harpy. Okay, and you can try and talk to it, but everybody roll initiative.
Are you Sam?
Are you Sam?
You sound
I was about to roll it with disadvantage. It's not with disadvantage now, is it?
Should be, shouldn't it?
No, initiative is fine.
That's
Um,
six
oh
anyway.
God.
13.
I'm gonna click the. Are you doing it on the? You're not doing it on Roll20, are you?
Oh yeah, click your tokens. Okay. That's a good point. Make sure you can all actually control your tokens.
I actually got 7.
Wow.
You got 7. Sorry, is that?
Yeah.
I'm playing this character in the future. It's okay.
If.
It's shown promise.
It's on purpose.
God damn it, you are rolling amazing tonight. Have we got everyone? Great. 12? Oh, so it's 7. Who else am I missing? And a 6 for Clem. Alrighty.
Some character, some brand.
Mm.
You're top with that. Well, actually, are you? What would their initiative roll be?
1.
Ah, no, it's right. 1, and the other one is there. That one. Next up would be 13. Will be flippity flop. After that, I should probably have done the initiative tracker. That probably would have made things a lot easier, wouldn't it? Never mind.
Yeah, you control
You said you were using it.
I mean, pen and paper does the job just as well.
Yeah, allows for surprises. 1, 2, 3. Clem. And how many we got? Oh, fucking hell.
That's another
how
good
many-
noise.
Yeah, how many hit points have you got? Sorry, Seb?
8.
8 remaining?
8?
Or 8
8
total?
hit points remaining.
8 remaining.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
Protect Seb.
Should have been nicer to Flint Flop.
The one healer. You had to shout at the one healer.
That my character would not. I'm sorry. After all the stupid shit this party has been saying this entire time, you don't expect her to be sarcastic.
No, that's totally
Yeah. Some in the chat's pointing out.
I think
it does
it's
look like
completely
falling
uncalled
down.
for, actually.
There we go. All right then. It is Arya. Are you gonna start climbing back down?
No, because I'll probably get more damage
No,
doing
fall.
that.
How far is the fall? It's like less than 90, 80 feet.
It's the 80 foot.
80.
Why not? 80
You heard
foot.
of people dying from falling off a cliff, but not from the active climbing of a cliff.
What am I gonna do?
I mean,
It's gonna
First time for everything.
step forward away from the cliff and then shoot it.
Excellent. All right. Roll to attack.
22.
Nice.
Let me get my attack.
That will hit.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm on a really small window. Usually I have a calendar sheet everywhere on the screen. No, it's like a tiny window.
Thank you for your service, Seb.
6 points of piercing damage.
6 points. Okay. It shrieks as you as an arrow clips through the bottom part of its wing. And like I said, it's a horrible shriek. But as it does that, its lung power is pretty powerful, and it turns that shriek into something with tune. Let's see. Yeah, with every humanoid and giant within 300 feet that can hear the song must make a wisdom saving throw.
Exactly specified giant.
Oh, sorry. I missed out part of this gimmick of this thing as well. Everybody, you didn't get the full climbing rules. It was a lot nicer on you, especially as there were so many 5s. everybody add 1 point of exhaustion, please.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I almost
Oh.
forgot about the most important bit of fuckery. Because
Well, that's just enough to
Speed
give me
half.
disadvantage in all attack rolls, so thanks.
I
and saving
consider
throws.
you
And
opted
saving
to.
throws.
I will allow you the option to continue
Never.
at level 2. No?
Never.
Okay, sure.
Unless I'm gonna die, then never.
Okay, everybody's
could die.
speed is halved, and because Doran is masochistic, attack and saving throws are at a disadvantage.
The lost art, but it's called role playing.
So, saving throws, wisdom saving. Oh, fucking hell,
got
Greg, when
7.
you're having a terrible day.
And yet, not as bad as Arya and Clem, apparently.
I got a
Yet.
1, natural 1, so no matter
Got a
what.
16 on my wisdom save.
I'm just going ups and downs
Um,
with this character.
I'm hoping 16 is enough.
It was a 9 for me.
Phil, I have a plan. It may work, it may not.
It was a 9
Okay.
for me.
Okay.
I thought it was a 1.
Everybody apart from Flip Flop. Let's see where are the specific rules. Basically, the rest of you are charmed. And your turns as they come up must be spent moving directly towards the harpy.
Ooh.
Trying to get within 5 feet. You won't move into any damaging terrain. If you take damage from a source other than the harpy, you can repeat the saving throw. Does that mean you don't take it again?
Oh, jeez.
That's a good thing our speed halved.
Oh, right, no, okay. So, no, on your turns, as they come up, you've got to do it, and then you make the saving throw again at the end of that turn.
Do we have to
Okay.
use our action to dash as well?
No.
Okay.
Well, I mean, let's have a look. Let's see. Well,
Clem
charmed by this
doesn't run for anyone, even if she's mind controlled.
No, because your action would be to do the save, wouldn't it?
Yes, so you are effectively, other than being able to move, you are incapacitated. If you're more than 5 feet away from the harpy, you must move on your turn towards it by the most direct route. But I don't think that means you do the action. So remember, all your movements are halved, though.
And Arya has been blessed
I appreciate
by
it.
the
Arya
chat.
has been blessed. Thank you very much from the chat. So,
She needs.
truly blessed by the gods. Well, however, you have had your turn, Arya. That is Harpy's turn. The one with solid resolve. Flip Flop. What are you going to do?
Flip Flop is going to get closer, as close as they can with 15 feet, which I think is there. Just away from the cliff edge. It's a bit of a Hail Mary, but it's kind of worth it. Seeing all of their friends like entranced by the song and just seeing them singing, the ever precocious Flip Flop is going to turn towards the harpy and use the command spell and say, "Shush!"
Love it.
That's such a good idea.
Oh shit!
A
What is
wisdom saving throw, please.
Would a 3 do it?
So, for the next round, you must obey my command, which is shush.
It's basically, it turns from this horrible to this beautiful Enya, like soothing, and then just
Holy fuck, is that Adele?
Does
and
that
then
mean
just suddenly ends with like a and the rest of you snap out of it
Yay!
immediately.
Aw.
Anything else on your turn?
I have no bonus action. That's my action and movement, so I'm all done.
Fucking fantastic. Okay. Next up is Greg.
Greg. How tall is this like rock that the harpy's on?
It's a 30 foot.
Okay.
Jeez.
So the harpy is at least 30 foot up in the air.
Yes.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to. Is the harpy on the rock or flying above it?
No, it's perched
Perched,
on the,
okay.
on the rock now.
I'm gonna use my bonus action to summon a tentacle.
Ew. Yeah, you have to draw it. You'll have to draw it again.
Okay. I'll do it in a minute. But yeah, it's gonna do an attack first thing. Yeah, that one. That is. Where's my thingy gone? +5. That's a 21 to hit.
Oh, yep, absolutely.
So it does a d8 of cold damage, which is 3.
3.
Yeah, 3 cold damage, and its speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
Okay, what is its speed? It is that or that. It better not walk.
And then as my action, I'm going to move in a bit and go there. What's the distance? Yeah, plenty. I'm going to do an Eldritch Blast. I'm going to start blasting. Oh, throw 20!
Oh, she has a bonus. Oh,
Nice.
shit. Okay.
Do you have
Now
to
you're
roll
warlocking.
disadvantage for attacks?
Hmm?
You have to roll disadvantage for attacks.
Not me.
No.
Nope,
Just
just
you.
you.
Just
Oh, it's just me. Oh yeah, sorry.
Right,
Sorry about that.
You did this to yourself.
Sorry.
Your life choices doesn't have consequences for us.
It should.
Your life choices have consequences for Clementine.
With a crit, is it double dice? Or max? Or
Yes. Yeah.
double dice?
If you got enough, do it.
So that's 10 from the dice, plus 3 from being the flavour of Warlock I am, I think.
From the flavour of Warlock, yeah. So it's 10.
No, evocation. It's one of my evocations. But yeah, so that'll be 13 force damage.
Oof. Oof. Good work.
And so I moved. I've only got 5 foot movement left. I'm just gonna take a little bit of cover behind flip flop.
The chunk, yeah. All right. Clementine.
Run away. I'm gonna shoot it. Pew pew.
You do have disadvantage because
I do have disadvantages. 6.
Oh, ping!
Yes.
Like it just it pings off the rock just at its feet.
Yeah, I probably am drunk. I put the crossbow away. I'll smite him. Smile.
Okay, certainly.
I'm level 2. Good for me.
What's on the map here? Okay. And you're so focused on the harpy over there that you don't notice until it's too late. As another one hopefully arrives.
yeah, it's
Poof.
Why?
Swoops in and lands, and immediately does exactly the same. It literally flies in like singing its song, weird deep baritone that's actually quite soothing. So can everyone please make a wisdom saving throw?
so nothing about. Oh god.
No, it would be if the other one tried, because you've already got yourself out of that.
I got
8.
22.
7.
7.
Okay, so this time, everybody but for Gregwin. You did it, Gregwin. Yeah, they're going to have to spend their next turns moving towards it. All right. However, is it a bonus action? I don't think it is. It is just a normal action. So, that is its turn, though. I was hoping... The idea was I was going to bring that in to chop one of you guys to pieces, but that was some quick thinking from Flippity Flop. So it's okay. So it goes back to the top. It is Arya. However, you have to move towards it your maximum 15 feet, and then make another wisdom saving throw.
19.
Nice. Hang on a minute. This isn't Pavarotti. What?
What?
And you shake yourself out of it.
Cool.
Pavarotti and Adele.
And because you've moved further away and didn't move close enough to it, I can't fucking attack. So the harpy is going to... I'm going to have to disengage. Do I have to disengage from the tentacle?
Don't think so. It doesn't
No.
mention that I get opportunities.
It's like
from
a
it.
spiritual weapon.
Spiritual tentacle.
Spiritual tentacle. It's cool. Worked it out because of a command spell. It's exactly 50 foot from me, if that helps. Like with the vertical, with the hypotenuse. And all that.
Yeah. So, it's going to take off, stay at the same level that it's at. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It is, but it is where it is 30 foot in the air still. And it's going to take the dodge action. And next up, it is you, Flippity Flop. You have got to move towards the harpy and then take another wisdom saving throw.
Tommy's so beautiful.
Oh no, you're still in the...
That's a natural 20 for a 23.
But it's a 13, but that is enough.
Why is it V13?
Sorry, apologies. No, you didn't. No, it's just Clem that's got that. So yeah, 23. So you properly like, hey, wait a minute. No, like you tell it to stop again.
Wait, shush.
And it doesn't this time. But you are out of it now. However, that has taken your turn. So next in line, we get to Gregwin. So you are fine. You can
Okay.
do what you want.
Bonus action, I'm going to move the tentacle. It says I can move it up to 30 feet on my turn, but because it's up high 30 feet, does it have to, like, follow the rock down? Or can it float?
Does it have hit points?
No, it just lasts a
Then
minute.
essentially it just goes and just falls 30 foot. So I'll take it. It can go 25 foot, or well, no, it can go 5 foot less than
Okay.
it would, as it just disgustingly flops over the side of the road.
Wait, what does it say? Does it have a walking speed?
Because you can move it,
I
basically.
can move it up to 30 feet.
Up to 30 feet. You can just keep it in sky.
Well,
Gross.
can it float?
Well, it just if you can move it in any direction, up is a direction.
I mean, so the word is... Where's my tentacle?
She reaches out for
Where is my tentacle?
like a horrible
it's the-
cleft of ear. Just
Very.
Oh.
That sounds like the next children's book that Neil
Just
Gaiman's
any
bringing
point.
out.
Actually, I don't think there's anything that ties it to the ground. I can put it anywhere I want within range.
Yeah,
so-
In that case,
yeah.
it basically it just burrows into the ground again, and then just wherever is 30 foot from it, it just goes.
Yeah. I'm gonna... Oh, it's just gonna float. It's gonna float all the way over to there.
Like a weird flying,
Terrifying.
wriggling.
Flying tech snakes, yeah.
If I wasn't hypnotized by this harpy, I would be horrified.
And with the bonus action, it can also do another attack. So that one is a 15 to hit,
Yes, that hits.
and it was a D8, I think, of cold. Wow, that's 8 cold damage, and its movement is reduced by 10 till the start of my
Okay,
next turn.
8 cold damage. Yep.
Yeah.
Or it's hurt now.
Yay! Time
and
for a
angry.
blast. An Eldritch Blast. Oh, that's what's my to hit with that? That's an 11 to hit.
Yes, that is. Wait, no, sorry. What were you? Oh, you're Eldritch blasting, aren't you? Yes. Yeah, that hits.
Cool. That is 8 force damage.
No, it's still going.
Ooh.
It is still going. But it's fucked up.
I'm gonna move over there, and that's my turn.
Alrighty. Next up, it is Clementine.
How tall is this rock in front of me?
5 foot up.
Well,
So it'll take you 5 foot of movement to get up it.
asking a lot. Happy.
Bush now. Yeah. Okay, and make a wisdom saving throw.
Are you Tom Jones or am I just drunk? Wisdom save.
The legendary bard, Tom Jones.
It's a natural 20 and a 19.
Damn! Yeah, you
You're
basically
not Tom Jones.
are just like proper, like, you know, like that anime adoring eyes, basically. As you go, and then you just suddenly realise it's not some beautiful siren.
Not in fact
It's
Tom Jones.
this hideous creature, but it is like here.
It's that scene of
Right.
what we do in the shadows when you've got them on the ship. They're just going in and out.
However, that is really useful for you and annoying for me because you're incapacitated while you're under the power of it. So that would have been nice, easy pickings. But you are back. So you are back because your AC is 18, isn't it?
Yeah. But since we are so close, Clementine's like...
just wondering what it would be like.
Yeah. He's so intimate.
Okay, that's a miss.
Oh god, no, I'm not into that.
Is that? Yeah, that's 19. Excellent. Right, it does actually get a hit on you. What is the 2d4? Okay. It's weird.
Yeah, I guess bird talents don't really do much against solid steel.
Of course, I picked the one with the darkest coloured numbers. 7 points of damage.
Ow! Flip flop, help!
But am I right? Everybody's now out of shaken off the harpy songs now.
Mhm.
Damn it! Okay. Okay. It is back to the top, and it is Arya.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow towards the one that's fighting Clementine.
Take a shot.
19.
Yes, that does it.
So I'm gonna do my sneak attack as well.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's 11 points of piercing damage.
Ooh, nice. That takes it to that.
That's all I can do.
That's okay. Cool. Alright. And then this harpy here, dripping blood everywhere, is gonna just plunge down and attack you, Gregwin, seeing as you've absolutely fucking messed it up. It's got a huge, like basically like a bone of a large animal that it just swings at you.
Hey Phil, what dice are you using?
What dice am I using? Funny you
Yeah,
should ask that, because this dice that just rolled a 18 is a very nice new dice. As part of our Kickstarter, we wanted to get some dice, some special resin dice to go with the Kickstarter that we had for the Ritual Spellbook and Witch class. And the first set we got were rubbish and took months to arrive, and it was kind of terrifying because, oh god, we need to get things for our backers. But we found someone great, and they custom made these dice for us. We got to go back and forth with them. They were really nice. Went out and got pink flowers with little pink flecks in them to mimic some of the advertising we'd had for it. Yeah. So we ordered 100 of these, and we didn't have 100 people picking the dice, so we'll be selling them at conventions and stuff if I don't steal them all because they're pretty.
I was going to say, or else I'll buy them all.
Yes. But yeah, 18
to hit.
To Gregwin.
Cat?
Probably.
18 hit you? I think your AC was
16,
16. Yeah.
Okay, that is 4 damage.
Okay. Is there any disadvantage to using spells when you're 5 feet away from someone?
Nice
Rolls.
ranged attack spell.
Yeah. You have
If it-
disadvantage of ranged attack rolls.
Such as a Hellish Rebuke?
Hellish Rebuke, no.
Oh
But,
no,
they have to make a
Rebuke,
save.
Rebuke is just that is literally like as a result of getting hit.
Cool, I'm gonna do that.
Good
I'm
call.
gonna rebuke the thing. So Harpy must make a Dex saving throw, please. Save is 13.
Oh shit. For you. That is with +1. That is a soft 20. I'm afraid.
Ooh, okay. They still take half damage from
Oh
failing,
yeah.
from
Okay.
succeeding. So I rolled 7, so that's 3 damage.
Basically, it comes down, smashes you in the face with this club, and
I
as you do that,
slap it away.
is it cold? Is it fire damage? Cold damage?
Fire.
And it just literally just bursts into flame, just goes, just collapses on the floor.
I am a god!
It is done.
Whoa. Oh my god.
Over there we go. It is dead. Okay, gutted, because it had another attack. Damn it. Okay, that is... You did. Flip-flop. Sam, what you doing?
Changes
Hey.
my turn because
Oh. Apologies, Cat. You bonus action.
It wasn't.
Oh no,
my
it wasn't
turn.
your turn. It
That
wasn't
was
your
just
turn.
a reaction.
Sorry. It's a hellish review, wasn't it? Sorry, Sam. Carry on.
that's okay. I'm gonna stand up on here, pull out a javelin, kiss it, and throw it. Try and hit this harpy.
Whoa! Down in front.
It's just a straight roll. That might not do it. 16, actually.
Yes. No, that's good.
Cool. That's gonna
Their AC
be
is terrible.
9
Don't
points
play.
of damage. It's not melee, so I can't smite. So I just time for violence. And I throw the javelin.
Throw a javelin. And what was it? Sorry, it was 9 points of damage.
9 points of piercing damage.
To that.
From
Okay. Yeah. Again, it basically goes in and through its wing, and it lets out a horrible shriek.
That's my turn.
All right. Next up, it goes back. Now it's Gregwin's turn.
The tentacle is going to make its way over there. It's got
Ah!
so it's a 10-foot long tentacle, which I think specifies it's got 10-foot reach, but I'm assuming it has 10-foot reach.
Flop, watch out, there's a giant
Yeah.
tentacle behind
Within
you.
Yeah,
10
sure.
feet of it, so it's going to do an attack. 16 to hit.
Damn it, yes, that hits. Yeah.
But that's only 1 cold damage. But its speed is reduced by 10.
Yeah.
And then my action will be... Can I get an Eldritch Blast in from there? Do I need to move?
No, you can. I have to get more out to the side, basically. Otherwise, it'll get +2 because Clementine. It's a bit of a thin bit of rock, and Clementine is directly in front.
What was that?
I mean, no.
I don't think I can get it from.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think I can get it from because I've only got 15 feet of movement.
Yeah, all right.
away.
I'm gonna give it +2 to its AC.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
okay.
that's still pretty crap, to be honest.
Yeah, okay. So it's an attack roll. Eldritch Blast.
And if you fumble it, Clementine is getting.
Shit. I got 17.
17 was that? Yeah. No,
Yeah,
that's
yes.
okay. Yeah.
Okay.
It basically, like as Clem swings, it just goes straight by where Clem's head was and hits the harpy.
And that's 12 damage.
Oh, Jesus!
Jeez.
Holy fuck.
Yeah, this is why people spam the same 2 spells from a warlock. Eldritch Blast and the reaction one.
Oh dear.
End of turn.
Yeah. Okay. It is. You've done movement. Clementine. It is you. This thing is kind of smoking now.
I don't even care if you are, Sam. Yeah. Sword attack.
Roll a dice.
Disadvantage.
Fuck. 2 8. So 13.
Oh, good thing. No, that yeah, that is enough. That is enough to hit it.
Wow. God wasn't kidding. Your AC is bad.
Put down a mistake. God wasn't kidding.
7 points of slashing damage.
How do you want to do this, Clem?
I slash its slash down the front, partially, almost headless nicking it.
Yeah. Just massive chunk, and then just give it a boot, give it a kick for good measure, and it just poof, crumples down on the ground. And it is done. It is dead.
Shit, I forgot to ask where the bartender was.
And you are out of combat. There are
Everybody,
no
well
more
done, everybody.
See. Yeah.
I'm gonna sit down.
Yeah, just sit down on this big tall rock
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a couple breaths in as I second wind.
Yeah.
Can I have a look
You're
around?
fine. Let's go look at my nest.
So let's see. There's a thing for this. Right. Okay. Who's having a look around?
Me.
It is Will.
Why not? Since we should all
Sure.
get a piece of this pie.
Yeah. Each one of you make a investigation roll.
It's
Can I
fine.
actually choose? Can I choose to give advantage to Arya to negate their disadvantage instead? Is that okay?
I appreciate that.
I got 3.
Oh, what, you do the help action, yeah?
Yeah, I want to help. Rather than do my own search, I will give Arya the
Okay.
help action so that their disadvantage cancels out, hopefully. Being exhausted.
Okay, cool. Sorry, did I hear 3 from...
Yeah, I got 3. I'm back to it now. I'm back to being shit.
Jesus
Got
Christ.
an 18.
The second roll was. The second roll was an
Alright,
18.
18. You did the help action, and Clementine?
6.
God,
So the help action did help because I rolled a 2.
Yay!
Well, because I rolled it twice, and I was like, oh, my first roll was a 14. And I rolled it again, I got a 2. I was like, thank God for that.
Hooray! Teamwork and violence.
every Christ, two of you got lower than the minimum thing here, which would have meant you missed the corpse of a man matching Samson Heslington's description in the nest.
Oh no!
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
I put a letter on his face.
Sorry, the body. Hang on a minute. I need to double check. this because how did you get up? You didn't have a rest. Yeah, sorry. No, well, medicine check.
Rest.
Everybody make a medicine check.
Did a rest. Does that count? A natural 20 and a 7.
5.
Disadvantage gives me a natural 1.
I've got a 13.
I had a natural.
I've just got him in my arms going.
I know.
Yeah.
5 from Greg went. Thank fuck for that 13. Otherwise, I would have had you just assume he was dead.
Once again, Ari saves the day.
Yeah, he is alive, barely.
Bless?
Bless.
Yeah,
I got
bless. Bless.
16.
Thank you, other god.
I forgot about that.
16. Yeah. No, he is severely wounded.
He's not dead.
In a bad way. He has been clawed, but they had clearly saved him for later. There's some big fish, and like the corpse of some animal that's been eaten beforehand.
I take the letter off his face.
I will lay on hands enough to give him 3 points of healing, just close him for wounds.
Yeah, those wounds start closing up. He doesn't come to, but he like his wounds do heal up, but he's kind of like his eyes start flickering, but he's not quite coming round.
He's going to need some time, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, where's Brienne?
Miss Wobbleworth.
Yeah.
Miss Wobbleworth?
Is absolutely something that I've done incredibly wrong.
Okay.
Sorry, you did find the corpse of Samuel Haslington, or Samson, or
Samson.
whatever but Brianna is the one that you find who is like on the verge of death.
Okay.
Oh my god, I was
Wow.
doing
If we
so well.
if we had rolled better perception checks, we might have found that out in the first place.
This is a halfling.
Oh.
I thought you could kind of half at some point. But no, he's halfling.
No.
So yeah,
Wait.
apologies. I looked at the list of stuff you found, and I'm like, the corpse. Like, no, it depends on how fast they went up there. But no, it's Samuel Haslington, the hunter, is dead. But you find Brianna on the verge of death. Like, so
The
you
hunter
put some healing into her, and
she's
her
gonna
eyes
need
start
some time.
flickering.
The hunter became
I will
the hunted.
re-put the letter back on.
And
At least we don't have to explain about the door now. It's fine.
Does that mean you get a
And,
free house?
and
It's shit
also you find like there's a handful of copper pieces, but there's also a silver necklace that is probably worth 10 gold or more.
Take it.
Find in there as well. What are you gonna do?
I go over to one of the bigger fish that you described that they'd eaten, and I just very gently close its eyes.
Oh my god, they don't have eyelids, do they?
I keep trying to.
You just push the eyeball back into the socket.
Until it goes squish.
You just keep poking it in the fucking eye.
Rest now. I have avenged you.
Oh, did you know them?
Fuck off!
It's just a question.
I'm not a fish. No, I'm not a fish.
Oh my god. I like playing with a party full of idiots. Plus Harriet.
Yeah, fuck Harriet.
Okay.
God.
Wait, so how much copper did we get?
You
So
get around. You find about 10 copper in there. It's not a great amount
as
in
many
there.
as
But
we have brain cells.
yes.
Uh,
So
Between
you
us.
basically you managed to, like, between the four of you managed to get Brianna out of the nest and work out a way to get some rope around her and carefully taking a few more points of bludgeoning damage as you go, do manage to get her down. You are trying to work out the best way to carry her back to town when she actually starts to come to.
You carrying her? Oh, she's
yeah, yeah. You still you still have to like. I was gonna say like arms over the shoulders, but she's a gnome, so it essentially is carrying really. And get her back to the town, where she's by the time you get there, she's a little bit. She's come round a little bit. She's incredibly grateful. Talks about how she can't believe what happened. Thought she was going to be eaten. You get to the town. Jemima notices and sort of comes out and greets you, and because you guys are fucking exhausted, because I mean it's probably another level of exhaustion worth half your hit points there, Doran. But yeah, so Jemima just picks it, sort of takes the weight off and walks you, and basically beckons you all come to the tavern, where Brianna comes back to you and just says, look, the fish suppers all around. And offers like as a reward 20. I don't really have much, but 20 gold and a marble orb as well. It's a family. It's somewhat of a family heirloom, but she's so grateful for you saving your lives. Wanted to get you something to thank you for what you've done.
So is that 20 gold each, or between all?
I know, between you.
Oh, okay, so like
She ain't made of money.
No, it's 5. It's 4 of us.
5 each.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I
How do we
ponder
split the
your?
orb? Yeah, how do we split it? Do we just hit with a hammer and then...
It's a family heirloom. It's important to me, but I want you to have it. Equal share.
Cool.
Make a.
I should lower my intelligence.
You can make a Arcana check.
Yeah. Am I still? Are we still exhausted?
No,
yes.
I will say you chilled out now. You managed to
It's been
rest.
4
I
days.
have mason's tools and proficiency in that, so I might know the stone a bit. Can I give advantage in this check by helping, but from that perspective?
I'm not going to have you damage this priceless heirloom in front of her. Essentially, it is it's an arcane focus.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Lean
Fuck's
over
an
to Clem
arcane
and say,
focus.
"We'll sell it in the next town."
Oh.
It is. Yeah, it is.
How far away
it
is the
like-
next
it is-
town?
It's also worth a fuck of a lot of money as well, probably. But
Cool.
so it
I
might,
mean,
you
yes,
might be better doing that.
Ball and marble.
Just don't talk about it in front of her.
Can we sell Sam's house?
Can we have Sam's house?
I don't want to live here.
Can we sell Sam's house?
kind of see like Brianna's
Wait,
like.
you said fish dinners
trying-
forever, right? Maybe I do want to live.
No, I said all
Is this the
round.
end of your
Maybe
adventuring
this is where
journey?
flip-flop stay.
Um,
Swear an oath to protect his town.
Level 2 when you retire.
God, I wish.
Well, those are decisions that can be made off stage because that is Raiders from Above. You have
yeah!
saved the day.
Baby's first Raiders from Above.
Thank you for dealing with us, Phil.
That was
Thank you.
quite chaotic.
Was it?
But was wonderful. Yeah, no, I had a lot of fun with doing that and misreading a book that we literally spent months putting together. and then just completely misread vital points of it. Uh,
But that's user error, nothing to do with the book.
yes, exactly. Exactly. Right. I hope you guys watching have enjoyed. This is Raiders from Above, which is available. Hey, there's a hey in the chat. Oh, it's because Vancouver by Night has turned up. Hello, but they have just succeeded in killing some harpies.
If you've enjoyed this book, there are 2 others you can get as well.
Indeed. So Raiders from Above is our level 2 adventure. We have Relic of the Lost Kingdom and The Waters of Life, which are level 1 and level 3 one-shots respectively.
Plus,
and they are available on multiple places. There is we have an Etsy store, we have a web shop, and we have a drive-through RPG site for PDFs. So please check them out. They come together also as a beginner's bundle of the 3 of them together. They are a fun way of starting a campaign. They're geared towards starter characters, geared towards people that are new to the game, also geared towards new games masters, specifically ones who actually read it, unlike I did at the end of this session. But it is very clearly laid out. It is very easy to read and get through. And if you're more experienced GM, they're very easy to slot in as little adventures along a longer lasting campaign as well. Yeah. Thank you very much. Your characters were all fantastic, despite whatever curse had actually befallen Gregwin, because that was some unfortunate rolling today.
It was quite tragic.
except for combat. Combat was okay.
That combat went a lot. I was a little bit nervous that those 2 might end up messing you guys up, but you actually dealt with them really well. I think it was the quick thinking from Sam throwing the
shush. Oh my lord.
Yeah, that was very good. I genuinely thought I was going to get a couple of turns of drawing you towards it so that the other one could take advantage, but by getting out of it straight away, that was really good.
And my boss Tentacle did a good job too.
MVP of the group was your Tentacle, yeah.
Nope.
Weird.
I would just put that damage causing a Clem with a killing blow.
Just really fed up. Like, fuck off!
Yeah, it's Clem's
I
fine
just
stuff.
want a nap.
I want to go to sleep.
What a
And
fun
then
part!
Aria just one head in my hands, the other one just firing off shots and dealing with it for all. That was good.
God. We'll find out next time. Phil ever decides to run for us again. If these guys stick around with Clementine.
Maybe it'll just be a completely different group again, because they're just like, no, I just don't know. She's just like, no.
He's so bad.
I mean, for the next one, which in the series is called The Waters of Life, I feel like Flip-Flop has to be there for The Waters of Life.
Well, he retires. I'm happy for him.
Coming out of retirement, just this one.
Everyone else is at level 5 and you're still level 2.
What are we? Some kind of suicide?
Yeah. Yes.
Apparently Bree has from the sunny climes of Gran Canaria, where she's on holiday at the moment, has a raid lined up, I believe.
Oh, sick.
I
was going to ask
so
how
we are-
we're going to do that, but never mind.
we're going to go
/raid.
to a little dicey D&D. Do I see them on my list here? I'm sure we follow them. A little
You just do
dicey.
/raid/dice.
I believe Bree is doing that. Is that correct? Bree? Are you manning it, or womaning it, or breeing it?
Are you still there?
Are
Manning
you
it.
still there?
She is like, despite being on being on holiday, and actually now poorly, still
Oh no!
still doing so much stuff.
I was
Like
just going to say, I bet she's shit-faced, but maybe not.
no, that was last night. But yeah, like we've been ordering stuff for the UK Games Expo, which we are going to be going to in a very short space of time. Oh god, that's terrifying, but very exciting.
Yeah, it's like 2 weeks.
Yep, 2 weeks away. We've ordered Roller Banner. We've ordered more of our one shots. The Ritual Spellbook is on its way. It's very exciting times.
She's going to raid now.
We're gonna
Oh, we're
raid
going to
now.
raid because she needs to go to bed. So, thank you very much for watching this chaos, everybody. Thank you very much, players. I had a lot of fun. We'll see you soon.
Bye.
No, stop.
Bye.
No stop.